What? I'm Ted. Okay, this is who I am. ABB. Always be biting.
Yep. Classic.
Shit. What's up?
Yeah. Stumbled in on us there, podcast.
Yeah, sorry, we're just talking about biting people.
And
not
Ryan's childhood.
Not in a joke way, but in like a
Tetanus.
teeth way.
Yeah.
Can you get tetanus from biting someone? Isn't that like a metal thing?
You can get it by biting people.
Really?
Yeah.
Is metal...
No, people can get it if you bite them.
At metal shows?
You know that the humans have like the dirtiest mouth in the animal kingdom?
I think that's... I think that was a thing.
The cleanest or dirtiest?
Dirtiest. I think that's made up bullshit.
Yeah, it's bacteria.
That makes sense. If I had to make a bet, I'd say the Ted is right.
No, because human bites are like super potent, not because they're strong, but because the infections that are caused.
Ryan, were
because
you
of the
biting
bites.
people as a kid?
Always be biting. We've been over this.
Hey, Mike, if you want to pull up your sources after this, I'd love to get into it. If that's false, I'd love to know.
It's not worth it.
When you're a kid, biting's your strongest tool.
No.
Yes.
Mine was kicking.
I mean, if you really know, it's to gouge the eyes, but...
Well, as kids, you're also dumb. And you're like, oh, you can't touch someone's eyes. Those are off limits.
Mine was a gun.
It's like an MMA fight. That's how Ryan was born.
Krav Maga kid, they call me.
Mm-hmm.
Kid Krav.
Kid Krav is gross.
Krav Kid.
Krav Kid. Krav Kid. Join us this ABC season for Krav Kid.
Oof. That's tough. I don't think I will be tuning into Krav Kid.
Maybe season 2.
I'm already watching.
Depends who they you watch.
I'm already watching. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They got Daniel Day-Lewis. That's an actor, right?
Yeah, you got it. A very high profile. Too.
He's the actor who played Lincoln.
So much water on him.
You know what it was? This cup has a little like lip hole.
It has a
we
nudgel.
use.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't get to use it because I'm sure it's full of grossness.
But
But also spills on your leg.
Yeah, you got a little beverage leg. What's up, Ted? What's good?
it's funny you bring up Daniel Day-Lewis because he played Lincoln in the Lincoln movie.
It was the Abraham Lincoln.
And you were asking who is Lincoln earlier.
Yeah, I was in the game Vampire. I remembered.
Mm.
It wasn't a good game. Not a good game.
And not Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter or whatever.
Which is a movie about Abraham Lincoln fighting vampires.
It's weird.
So I feel like you are mistaking the movie for a game.
I'm not, actually. I'm sure of it.
Are you sure?
Sure of it. I'm not 100%.
I
I'm
think
like
it's
90.
the movie.
No, it's not. It was like a game where they were like flashing through timelines and he was like the important person in every moment.
Okay.
And he was like Abraham Lincoln while he's getting murdered.
Oh, that sucks.
By John Wilkes Booth?
John Wilkes Booth.
In our timeline, he's just the fucking president. That's lame.
Mm.
With wooden teeth.
Nope. That's the
George.
other guy. That's Jordan. That wasn't wood either. Pretty sure that was slave teeth.
It was slave teeth.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, George.
Yeah.
Kind of not cool, George.
He has a whole fucking big old tower.
A tower.
Yeah. The pointy guy.
The Washington Monument?
Yeah.
No, the Statue of Liberty.
That's what Spider-Man jumped off of in the movie.
Yeah, it's modeled after George Washington.
He looked like that?
Spider-Man was?
Spider-Man was also... Well, Spider-Man is a descendant of George W. Washington.
Mm-hmm.
That's canon.
George Washington.
You have to read the comics.
Mm-hmm.
I can't read.
I can't read either.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate of the podcast, huh?
Yeah, we're here.
We're chilling and there's huge news.
There is.
What is it?
Fucking just everyone's so happy. It's like when the veterans come home.
Mm.
Everyone just fucking
It's like Mardi Gras.
No.
it's like Mardi Gras. Yeah,
It's like when
that.
the Bruins win the
World Series.
Stanley Cup.
What you were going to say.
Yeah, I definitely. Fuck you for catching that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely.
right on your
Was.
fucking lips.
Everyone's excited because mango.
Yes.
Smash Summer 11.
There was apparently a worldwide boost.
I hate that. Are you watching a regular show? What are you doing?
Yeah,
That was basically a regular show, man.
Oh my god.
There's a funny Twitter called Regular Show Out of Context, and it's the funniest shit. There's one where
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Mordecai is like, but the hose! And then Benson's like, what, are you afraid of the hose? It's really good. Anyway, so...
Regular show is funny.
It is funny. I never even finished it, but I think I'm going to go back and watch it because I feel like it ended cool.
Watched it recently. It was funny.
Cool. Down. Anyway, Mango won.
It's tight. And we got all
Next topic.
kinds of... And what else was on the disc today? Which I colored red, white, and blue just for the mango dough.
I didn't know you could color it.
Normally I use the
You can color those?
I use the roulette option because it's like gambling.
Yeah.
And we all like gamble.
Red and black, baby.
No, it's green, red, and black, I believe.
That's a fake roulette table.
That's a plus to the,
No,
to the
you're
shitty
right.
wheel.
I'm just feeding.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. What's
But,
up?
Plus to the shitty wheel. The
Yeah.
wheel has its
It's
issues,
got colors.
but if we can
The
color
wheel's
it,
perfect.
I mean, yeah, Ryan is on the wheels.
It should be the
perfectly.
famous Ultimate colors.
Oh yeah, let's name them. I'll go first. Red.
Green.
Chartreuse.
Nope.
What?
Nope. I'll tell you what we use every time. We use
Our icon's red.
we use
and
black. We use this off-white color. We use a specific orange, and we use a specific aqua. We just copy what we use from the vendor.
Oh, those are our colors?
We've been using them for
That's my fault.
everything.
Well, we should add red to that list. Red's a sick.
We should just make it all green.
That should be very
It might
good.
be a little hard to see
You make a
sometimes.
strong argument.
Yeah,
Red.
dark green and light green.
Those are complementary colors, right, Mike?
they pop on anything.
Mm-hmm.
Red and green are complementary.
No,
Yeah.
light green and dark green.
No.
Nope, it's both green.
Name a complementary pair of colors right now, Patty.
Purple and orange.
Nope.
Nope, wrong.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Like complementary colors.
There are three pairs of
Are you
complementary
sure,
colors.
Mr. Art
Oh,
student?
Sure.
Also, orange is a real color.
Well, orange does count in this example specifically.
Okay.
It's blue and orange.
It is blue and orange. That's why it's on all the movie
And you're
posters.
thinking of yellow and purple.
Yellow and purple are the.
No, they don't go together.
Okay. Well,
Lakers.
my bad. Actually, you're right.
Thank you.
But yeah, you got them. And green and red, the Christmas colors, and also my favorite pair of. Actually, orange and blue is pretty good. I like orange and blue.
Yeah.
It's actually hard to rate them.
I think purple and yellow is last.
Those colors suck together.
No.
The
Yeah.
Lakers, though.
Yeah, the Lakers suck ass.
Wow.
Black and white count?
No, because white is the absence of color, and black is the
Every color put together.
it's something like that. I can't remember.
That sounds like complimentary.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, yin and yang.
There's a reason all those chessboards. My bad. Ska. Checkerboards are red and black.
Ska is black and white, so they have to be complimentary.
Two-tone even.
Two-tone.
Mm.
What are we talking about? Mango.
Well, I was going to discuss what we got on the board
The big
tonight
easy board.
to spin on. We got mango, which we'll talk about probably the longest, I imagine.
Mango.
It'll be short.
Today.
I'll say Zane's the goat, and we'll move on.
Rough.
Don't be wrong. Easily. Can't even clutch, but we'll get there. What else we got? G-Town dropped a fucking entrance list for the event.
Woo!
Smash G's live,
Mhm.
so that'd be fucking fun.
Yeah, we get some cool stuff happening in New England. Mainly.
Yep.
N-E.
Let's spin the wheel.
Let's spin it?
You want to spin it?
Spin it?
I guess we'll
Your
spin it.
honor.
My honor. Oh, yes.
Spin
Let's
her
get
up.
to it. Here it is. And away we go.
The first spin's always determines how this is going to go.
Yes. And it's
Perfect.
well. G8 question mark. Aha.
Ah.
So, one of the things that was announced this weekend was the return of
Genesis 8.
He was complimenting you. You're supposed to keep talking.
No. I have to wait for the effect to finish.
Yeah, good job.
All
right.
Yeah, G8 was announced. They release trailer. It was really bad.
Yeah, really not good at all, actually.
God.
Yeah, and they were rolling out throughout the day, and Genesis was like, eyeball emoji, and it's like, I wonder what this is going to be.
Well, the eyeball emoji, the eyeball tweet was better than the announcement trailer. It was like sped up footage, like an older Genesis. That was like, what are we like? Just show me the date. What are we
Yeah,
doing
that's
here?
fair.
200 people regged because they saw the eyeball emoji.
Yeah, they
That's
Googled-
like insane.
yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
They
No
found it,
link.
crazy.
Yeah, no link. They just like
No.
Mhm.
went on Smash
Smash
and
G.
Genesis 8 and it was up and they registered.
That is pretty funny. Some sleuths
Yeah, I'm not sure.
of the easiest mystery of all time.
I will say, I'm sad that we can't do the G6 joke anymore. Every time
That was my least favorite part about G6.
I love
The only Genesis I've been to.
It was so funny.
like a G6.
Like a
I hate that song so
That song's
much.
so sick.
You know, like Sippin' Slizzard?
No, I hate that.
love
That's actually my least favorite part of the song.
Also getting slizzard.
Oh, yeah, getting Slizzard in my
That's
ride.
what I was thinking. What does that mean?
I love it.
You don't get Slizzard in your ride?
What does it mean?
It sounds.
You've gotten Slizzard in my ride.
To me, it sounds like.
That means I got scared because you were driving too fast. That's what that means. Drunk Michael was like, you and Art. You and wait, where am I thinking?
Freddie.
Freddie.
No, I'm thinking of a different thing. But this did happen recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where you that's true. We're coming back from a birthday party.
Johnny's, yeah.
Johnny's, I was really drunk. You were driving home and Freddie was in the passenger seat. And you guys were making fun of me because the whole time I was drunk in the back being like
And meanwhile, Ted's going like a normal.
probably, yeah.
A normal.
It's just that his car sounds fast.
Yeah.
But I think getting slizzard, or was that
Slithers.
I see it's Slizzard.
Are we going to get Slizzard at G8?
Yeah.
Boys together?
Yeah.
What that means to me is
Faderade at
getting
G8?
reptile drunk.
Why?
Lizard.
Lizard slizzard.
He said because he heard the
Oh.
lizard in there.
Reptile drunk.
Mm.
No, we're sipping Faderade.
What's
We're bringing it back.
Bringing it back to Faderade.
Get slizzard off Faderade.
Faderade's a high school
Yeah.
beverage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No way. Did you drink in high school?
you could.
Could it be me? Straight edge.
Straight edge.
Sit by,
Be straight edge.
sit by drink.
Definitely be straight edge. Yeah, Slizzard. Yeah, G8. Nice. That's happening.
Can't wait to go. I'm not regged yet.
I'm about to reg.
I'm like minutes. I'm seconds away from regging. I promise. I know every Smasher says this, but I will be regged before the pre-reg ends because I am definitely going. So like, save the fucking money.
Yeah, what's
right?
the point of not early birding?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're all going. I think we're all going to room together. I think
Yep.
we're all going to make content there.
Yes.
Expect Genesis content.
Jenny
I'm gonna
content.
fucking vlog.
Or maybe we won't.
There's gonna be a tape.
Maybe I decide I don't want to do that.
How many months? We got 6 months? We could have a falling out. Yeah.
Austin Melee implodes.
but we will be still staying together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Implosion
Man of
or
our
not.
words.
Implosion or not, we're gonna. I'm gonna sit next to Patty. As
Are you Ted? Hell yeah.
Nice.
I've already thought about this. It's definitely me and Ryan.
well,
Down.
Nice.
we're gonna swing.
I already cuddled with Mike the other morning, climbed into his bed, uninvited.
That's fine. It was warm. I
Yeah.
liked it. I like your chest.
You did
fine.
seem like you liked it at the time.
I think it's because I think I was like focused on something, and you came in, and you're like, "Hi, like, hey, Ted, what's up? Good morning." Because you usually do come in and say hi. I'm like, cool. And then you kind of like did this like seductive crawl.
Like your motion.
Yeah, it was this. I'm like, "Hey, Dad, what's up, fella?" And you're like, "Hey, Michael." I'm like,
You know what it is,
"Dad."
Mike? Is now
What's
you have a big, not a twin. Like there's something to crawl on.
Hmm.
It's not just doing a push up on top of you.
Another body can.
Which is what he did anyway. Actually, to be fair,
Yeah.
yeah, he was right on top of me.
Yeah.
Mounted me.
Not mounted.
Mounted. Fit it right in there.
Legs on the side. Not mounted.
That's about.
That is a mount, as far as I'm considered.
But yeah, I'm hunting for my first media badge at Genesis 8.
You're gonna grab that shit.
Yeah.
You got
Like
it.
this.
Yeah, well,
You got it.
yeah.
You
I've seen the
deserve
vids.
it. How about
Sheridan has reposted one of them.
That's
The
that's
Tio one?
number 3, 4, 2. Tio.
It's number 8. Thank you very much.
What?
It's Genesis 8.
I meant the Tio video, but go off.
Yeah, Sheridan was
Sheridan was
very high up on there.
yeah for being Sheridan. Thanks, Sheridan.
So we've already kissed his boots enough.
Sweet talk.
Yeah.
man.
Boots.
Well, that's the point of our
That's a
channel
pattyism.
is to suck up as much people as possible so we can cash in favors everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. It's true.
Even number 10 Blur is on our side.
No, I don't think so. Actually, did
Really?
he make us think about that, or am I crazy?
Yeah, he did. But
That's
he
so
was
funny.
joking, though. He,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, he was
More jokes.
in on the bit.
The funniest thing is hearing other people call him number 10.
Uh-huh.
That's
I've heard
so funny.
but I've heard like Hugo and Mango be like, "Yep, number 10 here."
That's fucked. Good job, Patty. You
But yeah,
ruined a man's career.
imagine the ending of the video, but it's all footage that I actually filmed instead of credit turned on for Walt.
Yeah.
Turned on for Walt makes some
Perfect time to make
bangers.
B-roll.
What Patty's saying is he's going to take a bunch of B-roll,
B-roll.
at Genesis.
B-roll, boys.
I'm gonna hack Walt's camera,
Uh-huh.
steal all of his footage.
Just
Uh-huh.
let's beat up Walt.
I think we're going to be running around with GoPros too. We're going to do a little vloggy.
Ideally, Ideally,
We have some ideas.
Yeah.
There's some brainstorm sessions in the.
Don't want to reveal anything more than that, maybe.
I mean, you can say whatever
there
you
will
want.
there will be a table.
There will not.
We may be getting kicked
Alright,
out
say the
of
idea.
Genesis.
Say the idea. Say the idea.
Yeah.
Alright.
Run the
Pitch
pitch.
it.
Pitch the bit.
Who thinks we'd get kicked out / media badges
Oh,
taken?
Great way to start the idea out.
Okay.
Who thinks we would get kicked out of the venue?
Ted always assumes that we're gonna have multiple media badges.
Yeah, we gotta get
He
a
literally
bunch.
was like, we just made a thing about Patty being like getting the media badge, and then Ted was like, who thinks we're gonna get kicked out? And all of our media badges were voted. If we got the media
It's like, if
badge.
I get out, just give me your media badge.
We'll trade them like Pokemon
So
cards.
I interrupted. Well, what's the idea, Ted?
So the idea is we take a folding table. We get someone to carry that table around. We've talked about this on the podcast. It kind of was born on the podcast, I think.
It was.
We dress up in suits. We get little Bluetooth microphones. And then we go and we sit out of earshot from pool setups and basically just commentate pools matchups and money matches and a lot of them and have a good time with it.
This is the bit that we stole.
It's not. See, the thing is, Ted thought of it independently, so it's not.
It's not stealing.
It's not.
It was- what do you-
Ted has never watched Smash content in his life.
Was it?
That's not a game of Melee.
Who's
So he's clean.
Yeah.
the female comedian that steals jokes?
Amy
Amy
Schumer.
Schumer.
I beat
And
you. I buzzed in first.
Ted was trying to.
Who is Amy Schumer? Hacks for 400, please.
Dark Triad. What is it? Dark
That's
Triad.
not what I meant, but that's funny. She has a term for how she's like she thought it was like parallel think. I think it was parallel thinking.
Yeah, that's what that's.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Parallel thinking.
You did a little parallel thinking. Except
Mhm.
you did it better, I think.
Yeah, I think my idea is like kind of just improve their idea.
It's the same idea.
It's the same idea if it was just better. You know?
It's because
Thinking
we're
about
in it.
Ted, and I'm thinking of a funny bit about that could be like, what's on the table? What do we set?
Oh, we got to have like a plant on there.
Duck.
Yep,
Water
boulders.
bottle.
Yep,
We gotta like deck it out.
Like I want it to look like a professional, like a commentary table.
Like a set list.
All the plants you
Oh,
see on
we gotta have
table.
clipboards.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Paper.
Yeah.
It's paper. Yeah. Okay.
Uh huh.
It should look like esports commentary.
Yeah.
Noodles.
I think like an iPad on a stand.
Oh, we need a tablecloth.
Oh yeah, we definitely need. Oh, one of those ones that like hangs over the front with like our logo on it.
Yeah, but
Appreciate it.
instead it should just be like a picnic tablecloth. So it's like red and checkered. And we have wine,
Ska?
baguette.
Run it back to the first.
Oh, it's got
conversation.
a red ska. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think that the way
So-
the idea. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So just given this world where we're doing that,
Idea, man.
somebody at Genesis happens to get upset with us.
First logistical issue: how are you going to record the game?
Slippi.
Yep.
You have to track down
So you
every
just say
pull
that
set and
like
do
it's
stuff.
like it's a
No,
solve all.
But it's not that hard.
Is it not that hard?
It's not. No.
At the tournament,
No,
to
no,
find
no.
the thing.
What you do is you take the setup number,
Mm-hmm.
you take what time it is, and you take the match, the stage.
That's not that
And if
bad.
you do that, it
Mhm.
literally is not that hard.
You just have to write it down when you're there.
It is work, and Ted, I'm sure, will be glad to do it.
Yeah. Hey, if that's the limiting factor, I'm happy to plug that
Good
whole
point.
gap.
Yeah.
Well, I just think that what if they don't have the file thing on in the good old Slippi settings, which we've experienced before. With
Hey, we're gonna do like 50 of them.
50. We're being agile. We do it
my
first.
whole day
No, yeah.
into filming you guys.
We're gonna be super mobile.
Yeah. That way, anyone who would have a problem can't catch us.
Yeah, they won't be able to track us down. We'll be like Bedouin.
Exactly like Bedouin,
Bedouins.
whatever that is.
So my issue here is, like I said at the beginning of this conversation, first media badge I'm going for here.
So you don't want to lose it.
I don't want to set a bad impression with the first event.
But in a way, aren't you earning it with this great idea of media? Really proving that with a media badge, you could do so much more than record some B-roll or take a picture.
Hmm.
All I'm saying, Shine 2022 or whatever the fuck it is. Perfect. Perfect.
I think the evolution of this idea is that we have a whole crew that we hire to do this, and it's like
Oh,
at least 10 people, and we like boom mic people.
the bigger the camera, the better.
You gotta get a
huge
boom mic
cameras,
guy.
with some people carrying lights.
Yeah.
Like it's like a whole fucking thing that we
gaffers.
put out,
Uh-huh.
and we really just like set up and Maybe it's us like peering over and trying to look at the setup, be like, oh my god, it's crazy red sweatshirt going off on this Falcon.
I mean, okay, if we're gonna do the full setup, the way to do it is to just hook up a capture card to the setup, and so then we can
and then just pounce on them,
and like a splitter kind of deal, and so then we can run a monitor to the table. And watch it off that, so we could sit like behind the big crowd.
Making it easier.
Yep.
I see where you're going.
Yeah.
Making it easier.
Yeah, this is if we have a whole team. We gotta have like 10
This
guys.
is sounding more and more like the Dream of Allston Melee that we all share together. Melee becomes the jackass of Melee.
Yes. That is what we all want.
Let's just go to main
all
stage
want it.
and just hire BTS to do it.
Yeah, that'd be cheap. That looks
When is main stage?
That's their open entry.
Why don't,
No, when is that? Is that?
Oh, it's September
counteroffer? Why don't we pitch it to main stage so they hire us to do it for them?
for free.
No, we get paid.
We get paid. We're
Yeah.
free.
You get paid.
That's kind of a good
That's it.
skit. They haven't done a real skit, huh? I mean, that's a reach. But they'll be at Shine. They do Shine.
But I think, okay,
Saying,
think of-
we'll be at the legendary Worcester venue that we all love endlessly.
There'll be nothing else going on, so at least that'll be entertaining.
think of two of my favorite sketch comedy shows.
Check.
for you.
Well, Nathan, for you, I'll add that as number 3
did
for you
you know?
there, Patty.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Eric Andre and what's it called? Jackass.
Jackass.
Of course.
The big three.
You run skits that are closed skits where you're acting, and then you run skits in public where you're acting and interact with people, and those interactions
Pranks.
are funny. You know what I mean? So I think it could be a developing market in the Melee skit world.
To get real, I do feel like it's like an evolution of the one thing that we used to do, where it's just like slap $100 on a CRT and pretend like we're side betting.
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
friendly, and then we'd see people just get endlessly fucking shook.
It is honestly an evolution of that
Yeah, I
idea.
feel like it's an evolution of that, where it's like before we're just like yelling aimlessly, but now it's like, well, what if we just did that actually?
Live kid
What
idea.
if we just did that again?
It's a way to put importance on a match that maybe doesn't deserve it, or maybe does deserve it, but isn't on a stream setup because there are a million really good matches.
yeah.
And
Yeah, if we do it to Ginger, Ginger's getting us kicked out of the venue. You know what I mean?
We'll have to watch Ginger play on stream.
Well, not if we're running this whole crazy capture card, running a team of dudes idea.
You're in a different room.
No, we're just out of earshot.
That's fair.
Yeah, we make some kind of
There's a lot of things going on.
Exactly, it's loud in there.
The point is, we have ideas, and if you are in the comments and you have something that you would like us to do, you can type it in the comments, and we might just steal it, just flat out, and not. Well, we'll credit. We'll say, hey,
No.
this per commenter says.
That's our idea.
If we remember.
Remember?
If you remember,
Exactly.
yeah, if you remember,
Exactly.
it could happen. But like, give us an idea. If it's just crazy enough, it might just work.
Yeah, we might do it on Melee Jackass.
Don't try. Anything stunts. Whatever the fucking is. But my good idea though. You were piping up.
Time has passed.
That was best.
I thought about it more, and we'll get to it later.
Hey, cool. That's okay. Point is, see you at Genesis. We're gonna be there.
If you want the table bit, tell Sheridan, not us.
Yes.
Sheridan at Allston. Lost to.
Sit tight, yeah, exactly. Sheridan at Allston Melee.
No.
Give all of us a media pass.
Especially Ted.
don't do
Especially
that.
Ted.
Ted
Please
Green.
don't do that.
Don't do that. That's a bad
This
idea.
is not a call to action. But what you could do silently is at Genesis when you're there with us. You can body block for us.
Mhm,
With
mhm.
security's coming for us. You
We
can,
need a bigger
Side
security
front.
you
team.
can get in the way.
Uh-huh.
And be like, what? Where are you? Well, oh, left or right? Oh, where are you going?
I think we just need our biggest patrons to come out.
Speaking of, if you're at Genesis, join the Patreon. Maybe we have some cool things when we're at the venue. You never know.
Ooh, IRL cool things with the
I know,
patrons.
we're gonna
Genesis
rent out
venue?
a venue next to Genesis only for the patrons. You know how they have like
Mhm.
it's in like a venue hall where there's one room, there's another room. We're
Uh.
rent the second room.
Just as big.
Big.
It's all 50
No
of us.
CRTs. It'll be
You
great.
know, well, one of the stupidest things that I've done at Genesis was all the mango mods and some of the longtime sub guys. Like, it was like Saturday or something. Where like, hey, Ryan, do you want to come with us? We're at like 7 or whatever. We're gonna go to an escape room and do an escape room together.
Uh-huh.
That sound very you.
Like while we're at a Melee tournament. Well, I was like, hell yeah, this sounds fucking it's stupid. Let's go. And of course, I wasn't super sober.
Super sober.
So apparently, the gimmick of the escape room was they were making steps to get out, and I was like always like 2 steps back and being like, guys, it's gotta be this. And they're like, Ryan, we've already done that. We're moving on. But we got out. We got out together. And isn't that important?
Nice.
Through collab. I'm sure I helped.
Teamwork.
I'm sure I helped in some meaningful way.
I bet you did.
Yeah. Motivation, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta leave this room right now.
Trying to get rid of this guy.
We're trapped with them. Yeah, Genesis. See you there. We're gonna win it. We are gonna win it
Together as
also.
a crew.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna try for Kami?
I want to be a
I'll
Kami.
try.
We deserve it.
Why not?
Put the hat in the ring.
We've earned it.
I feel like we
earned it.
We got a commission for us all 4 to be on the mic at the same time.
Dude, I would love that.
Podcast?
I still love the idea of putting the 4 of us with just another commentator.
Oh, no, it's like here's our 5th wheel.
Yeah, it's Allston, Melee, and Webs.
Sick. You could actually
5
have
people on the microphone. It's a nightmare.
No, but we all are using one microphone.
So to say.
No, we switch it off every 10 seconds. There's a timer on a phone. It's like, my turn. You pass it over.
And our commentary name is Webs and the Allston Melees.
And the melees.
That'd be crazy if we did it based on like matchups though.
Mhm.
Actually did it. Like there's a fox on screen, I sub out
Mhm.
for Ted. I don't know.
It's a marathon. Mike comes on.
No.
I hate this character.
Just upset.
This one sucks.
It's me. I go, yes, Zane. I love Zane.
Ooh, excuse me, I burped. Hey,
Wait,
cool.
Speaking of commentary, I love doing play-by-play radio-style commentary.
Play-by-play?
Yeah, play-by-play.
Playboy play.
Oh yeah.
Play-by-play. Excuse
Hey,
me, I
we'll
said it
talk
weird.
about that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Do we have a topic for it?
we do talk about that.
Okay, I'll hold it.
We'll get there, but we'll
So this is
spoil
when, if we didn't have the wheel, we would naturally kind of go into how we went to.
Who cares about natural? We can have the wheel. The wheel decides, natural or not.
Oh my
Just from
god.
the local, and that's why we do it, Mike.
That's not, it would have been the same.
Because it worked, and now we've been natural to transition more than ever. Ted, take the floor.
So basically, at the NGP yesterday, which was a great tournament that was won by Bonfire 10 from New Hampshire, Tori, Queen of New Hampshire, came down,
die.
beat everybody in Boston, including Nick from New Hampshire,
Who also beat everyone in Boston.
who also beat everybody in
New
Boston.
Hampshire fucking destroys us.
Except for a legendary Electro Man.
Yeah, but E-Man beat him.
Yeah.
E-Man. We call
Yeah.
him E-Man.
Yeah.
E-Man.
Shout out to E-Man. E-Man's been tearing up New England brackets since, like, he was around pre-COVID,
Mhm.
but, like, he was, like, not amazing.
No.
And now, like, post-COVID, all the net play tournaments he's been entering,
Which some of ours as well.
some of ours as well,
Some of ours.
Yep.
and even now at IRL LAN tournaments, he's just been boss hogging everybody.
Boss hogging with this
Yeah.
huge boss hog.
But I gotta say, shout out to Nick for having the wherewithal to be able to still pull it through losers and
Mhm.
not just like have the mental defeat and be like, oh, I lost someone I shouldn't have, so I lose out of the tournament.
Had
He,
a long run.
yeah, a long run through losers
Mhm.
because he lost in winners quarters, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, but we had 2 different upset people to make it to winner semis.
Yeah, we had Future Shock beat Stacy's stepdad, right?
That did happen.
That was
That did happen.
that wasn't
but
for semis, though.
quarters.
That was a big upset, though.
That was a
Seeding
big
wise.
Yeah. But no, Electroman and then Saphomet.
Oh, yeah.
Rianne or Renee from
I think it's Rianne. No, it's Renee.
I think it's
Nah,
Renee.
I think it's Renee.
oh, this is one of
Is
these.
that
I think it's Rianne.
Rianne?
Point at Sap.
No, I could be
We
so
didn't-
wrong.
We didn't meet her. It should be, Saphomet.
She's dope though. I'm a big Zelda lover.
Yeah, definitely.
I love the low tiers.
Good job, honestly.
Yeah. Nick Marcus beat her, though.
But
What happened?
yeah, but that set, I love to watch it.
Yep.
How was the commentary?
So this is what happened. Okay, so what happened
Say it from
technically?
your side, and then we'll say it from our side.
Okay, so from our side, Slippi dies. No more Melee watch, but Melee still play on the screen that they're playing on.
Yeah.
And so me and Mike were commentating. We just peeked over, started doing radio style play-by-play, which was just like weird because we never have to do that. Like that's bad commentary when there's a video stream.
Yeah, when you have eyeball, people don't love being told what's happening in front of their face.
Yeah, but now it's like, oh shit, I just have to describe everything that's going on here.
And there was Ryan pointing the webcam at the screen, but turns out whenever Dreamland comes on, it's impossible to see.
Any stage is not Battlefield. Battlefield is perfect.
Yep.
That's funny.
No, but FD, because the white background and everything.
And FD becomes white at times, and you can't see anything.
Yeah.
Except for Game Watch's silhouette, which is oddly comforting.
Mm.
So we have Nick Marcus, a Game & Watch, versus Safamet, a Zelda, and top 8 loser side.
Yep. And so Safamet comes out to an early lead. I think she goes up 2-0?
I think 1-0.
1-0, and then Nick takes a game on FD.
Then
she takes another game, 2-1. Then Nick wins 2 in a row, clutches it out. She SDs a bit in the set.
Yeah.
In the run, in the bracket in general. I saw her SD a few times.
Zelda SDs.
She was blaming her controllers after the bracket, which is
crazy.
So ironic.
As by the way, for the information that you need to know why that is funny is because she does controller modding.
She's one of the best controller modders in the world.
And I remember I heard her go. Actually, Nick was talking about this when we were playing Halo today.
Mm-hmm.
Is that when they were talking about the match and they were being pretty good? They're being like, "Hey, good job" or whatever. Simon's like, "Yeah, my notches were fucking up." I'm like, "How does that happen?"
Well, she would know, right?
That is true. That is true.
She would know.
It's just funny in the grand scheme of whatever it is, and that's not to knock away from her ability to play the game. Because she could just trounce any one of us.
It'd be
easily.
She'd be Twisty.
She'd be Twisty and
Live.
Yeah, which are like literally some of our they could be in winners finals of that tournament.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
And have been.
But she did hug the $600 controller.
He skipped it across the ground.
This week a lot of angry controller throwing.
Which, you know what? I hate it.
Do hate it.
I kind of like it.
My big thing is you can do it on stream. That's my one thing.
No, dude.
Do it on
That's the one place you shouldn't do it.
I'm fine with it on stream as long as you don't do the whole like angry thing. If you just throw it, pound, get off stream, you're good, bro. You're totally good.
It's a little much.
Don't be so dramatic. Oh my god. Take the L and walk away.
You have to remember you're playing a video game. Everyone forgets that.
Screaming fuck as soon as you lose. Like,
dude,
it's so cringe. Are you at your setup? Like, what are you doing?
It is so cringe, but I like it.
Okay.
Because it shows a lot. You know what I mean? And it is a spectacle.
She was on an insane run.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Her to beat Nick Marcus in that place in the bracket would have been like literally, that would have been the story of the tournament.
Yeah.
Like nobody would have been talking about Bonfire winning the tournament. Everyone would have been talking like, holy shit, a Zelda got like 5th or 4th or whatever the hell that placement
It
was.
would have been 5th. Well, I minimum.
Yeah, she could. Yeah. But just the fact that she showed that she could beat our top players with goddamn fucking Zelda was like, oh shit, bro, maybe I'll play a little more Zelda.
Yeah.
Oh no.
More like, oh shit, we need PK back. Bring PK back into the fold.
My PK.
But yeah, you guys did radio style commentary, and I'll tell you from our side.
Mm-hmm.
So the entire stream, it would like do this weird buffering thing, right? Where it's like
it was doing that,
and then it's like buffer for 10 seconds, like not 10, but like 3 seconds probably.
Not even that. It would be like a second.
Yeah, it was like,
it was getting progressively worse.
It was, and we were like, this is a problem. Hopefully it's not a problem.
Yeah.
And then during good old Nick Marcus versus Safamet, it just errored like an error I've never seen before. Like, Ryan, how would you describe it?
It was a JavaScript. Like it would just spam you. It'd be like this huge error message. It's like JavaScript, a bunch of fucking numbers over and over and over again, and it's like we're Xing out of it, and it's coming up again and again and again.
It was so terrifying.
It keeps trying to feed you like, hey, it's not working, and it's like we know. Back.
It beats the point where you exit out. There's already another one under.
Yeah. It was terrible. So I had just switched up because Patty and I switched up doing the stream. Patty would do it in the beginning and make sure everything's kind of ironed out. Then I would just close it out for him. I had just gone on, had my sandwich, and ready to just really excited to watch this set. Listen to both of you all talk about Zelda Game Watch. I was actually so pumped because that was my first set to be on the
forward knee and back knee.
Yeah, forward knee and back knee.
Mm-hmm.
And then
back knee.
And then I'm like, Patty. Yeah, we had to adopt on the fly. We had to I brought the camera over to the set. You know, you guys were trying your best for the commentary, make it reasonable.
Mhm.
We didn't want to interrupt the set at any point. Like that's not
history.
It's not worth ruining the integrity of the set. Like that, you play your melee.
Yeah.
Like we all run that. But Patti managed to do a series of hot fixes.
Yeah, so
going.
So routinely when you Google something about Slippi, it's just no luck, right?
Yeah,
There's no luck. There's no way that somebody's looked this up.
It's a new beat.
So I was like, I was freaking out. I was like, what the fuck do we do? So I was like, all right, last resort, I'll Google it, right?
And Patti, the best part about that is that prior to online melee, it was way easier because you Googled Slippi, like you were Googling the problem, and now when you Google Slippi, it's like brand new online melee, revolutionizes the game, rollback netcode, and it's like before it was like, help me, my tournament's failing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But so to go with it, there was a new Slippi update. And when we updated, it was starting to do the buffer thing. And we were like, oh, this is a little weird. We'll probably figure it out next week, right? Let the commentators know whenever they got on the mic that, hey, we're having this weird issue with the update.
Mm-hmm.
But then it did that. Then it just ruthlessly crashed, wouldn't restart at all, like wouldn't do anything. And so I tried Googling it, and sure as shit, first fucking thing, Reddit, like Slippi mirroring issue with the new 2.12 build. I was like, oh my God, please have the answer. And then scroll down. Turns out Summit literally had this exact problem, except Summit had Jazz on site to fix it. So it was like very quick, fixed easily. And luckily, the people in the comments replied and gave the correct fix. Basically, had to download some weird shit. I had to like completely uninstall every trace of Slippi launcher and then reinstall it. But luckily, we got it up by the next set. Had one game of winners finals happen, and they were kind enough to come on stream after. So yeah, had a bit of delay, but we got it fixed on the fly. And I gotta say, shouts out to that one Reddit fucking post, because otherwise I would have been shit out of luck.
It was dead in the water. Yeah, it's good. I wonder if for Summit, I wouldn't be surprised if Aiden personally invited Fizzy or Jazz to like, hey, if you want to come, you can come. You can hang out.
Yeah.
We'll give you a pass. Like all you have to do is like fly. I don't know. They might flew him out. I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Because a lot of people were like, "Oh shit, is ranked getting announced? Is that why Jazz is there?"
Oh, that'd be wild.
That's what was the running theory. But I think you're right. I think it was straight up just like, hey, you know,
It was IT support.
breaks. Yeah.
If he did by himself, I don't think he would. I really do think the Summit as a staff is probably like, you can come. Like if you want to come, dude, like we have a spot for you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we fixed it out.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, right. Easy.
Yeah.
Come over, dude. We'll hang out. You want to go to the model?
Yeah.
Patty's hair looks really good today.
Thanks, bud.
I'm sorry, I was just focusing up on her for a second. Your hair looks really good.
Thanks, bud.
No problem.
You look awful. So
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm
joking. You look great.
You're weird.
It's my weird nose, right? It's my nose.
No, I love your nose.
No, I know you guys are always looking at my nose.
It's your ears.
My ears?
It's your ears. I'll tell it to you straight.
Hey, Mike. I got you. Nose.
Give it back!
So one thing that also, so with me, Patti, running the stream, Patti saved the day, rest of it went smoothly. It's gonna happen, no problem. This couch over here are gamers, are competitors. You all will both enter the bracket. Any thoughts on what you played or your experience?
Mainly stupid.
I heard, you had.
No, I'm just kidding.
You had a problem with some move Fox does.
I beat up first round, and I don't even remember who I played, to be honest with you.
Wow,
I feel bad about that. And then I lost to two sharks.
Two sharks.
The most fucked on I've been by a Falco in the history of me playing this game. Absolutely.
Wow, really?
He destroyed me.
Well, I mean, Phil has an Ices, and they're friends.
Fair.
So it's fair to think they
That's
might
true.
play each other.
Yeah.
It's a good ass point, Ryan.
Yeah.
I just never have felt so like I've played really, really great players before from New England anyway, and out of region obviously.
All the time with me.
I played with you absolutely all the time. Entering locals in New England and regionals and whatever, and at majors when in pools I have to play against top players. Never in my life have I felt more outclassed than I was against two sharks in that game.
It feel like that sometimes.
Yeah, it do be like that. And then I lost to him. I'm all right, cool. Last week I went 2-2. Maybe I'll grab another. I was kind of, when you do like that at a local and you go back and you're like, I'm gonna at least get that level again, if not do better.
Yeah.
Which it's just
Yes.
like
Doesn't
progression.
matter how this bracket is. I am going to get the same thing.
The same
that I did.
is all I did.
Totally.
And life is cruel. Because sometimes you play against a Fox player who is just really good at drill shine. Like is like an okay player. Like if he didn't know how to do the one thing that was good against ice climbers, well, of course, many things are good against ice. How do I describe this? He clearly
What was it? I'm so curious.
Vinny.
Vinny.
Have you played against Vinny before?
I have not, but I've seen Vinny in brackets.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
definitely a decent player. But I think I have the ability to beat him, if not for the fact that he certainly has labbed against my character before,
Okay.
which is good for him.
So question.
Yes,
Vinny's got this technique that he can use against your character
so good.
that destroys you.
Yeah, guess what it is?
So, what we ask, in a world where wobbling is on, do you own Vinny?
I grabbed him enough that I would own Vinny. Yeah.
Okay.
But I will say that he did the thing. Okay. So he drill shined me a bunch. What he would do is in every neutral interaction, no matter where I was or how I was moving, he would run up, jump, short hop, down air, shine.
Yeah.
And if he didn't get me to separate my climbers, I would be in enough shield stun so that he could land, go the other way, come back, and do the same thing over and over again.
Oh. He's like dashing thing with a dare shine.
Yeah.
Like in the mix.
Yeah, and what Ted told me, which is absolutely true, that I was trying to do, but I'm not a good enough player to be able to do consistently, is that I tried to position myself so that the dare would hit the front of my shield, he would land, and I would be able to grab him. Absolutely. Yeah. And I got that a couple times, but the amount of pressure, the same move being used on me over and over again made my brain explode. I was so mad.
You could also just up tilt it.
That's true too.
Platter, you love the platter.
Silver platter. I think I was so scared. I was mentally shattered after the first like 4 times it happened that I just even when I was trying to up tilt, my nerves were in my hands and I just couldn't get the motions out and stuff like that. So destroyed. I think
dealing with that pressure is part of the matchup.
absolutely. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike's not excusing it. Mike,
Yeah.
No. I just got beat up because he knew what to do and he was better than me. I won game 2 because he didn't ban final destination for whatever reason. So I kind of just did dash attack regrabs and shit like that and nailed him. And then game 3, I'm like, okay, Michael, you've proved that game 1, he got it. Game 2, you brought it back. So let's take that energy from game 2, bring it to game 3. Just game 1 again. That's super fun.
as soon as the top platform was there, you're like, no.
Yeah, it was a tri-plat. I got fucked up. Super bummer. Yeah, he was going down for platforms and everything. That
Damn.
was my tournament experience. I had a lot of fun commentating, though.
Okay.
That's that.
Because I remember you were talking to me about you deciding going to enter or not. What do you think? Like, do you think now that knowledge now you might be able to do better against him? Like, what's your
I just gotta play more. That's it.
play more?
I just gotta play more. And I don't. And I might not. But I'm gonna enter next week and still be mad at myself. So I'll see you.
We've been playing a lot more Melee.
We have been playing a lot more Melee.
Sure. I mean,
It's a good game.
Shut up, Ryan, I know where you're going. Ryan is a giant Raichu
He's a
fan.
Raichu fan.
they fixed melee, and I could be happier. But let's not get into that. Ted, how about you? Anything you want to talk about for your little run?
No, it was fun. Did about as well as
Go
expected.
entering the local,
Yep.
your local thing. You were on stream.
You were
I was.
Were you happy to be on stream, or you were not happy to be on stream?
Nah, I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured you.
Sometimes I'm like, you put a friend on stream, and it's like some of our friends are like, man, I'm like, I don't want to be fucking on the spotlight, dude. I'd rather just play my game, like, whatever.
I figured you didn't care. The most you do is go back and watch it just to see like what happened and mute the stream.
I could do that with Slippi VODs too.
Yeah,
though,
sure.
True.
And
Yeah,
I just
I'm
don't.
But it was you put against that Falcon player. I was fucking
Nico.
yeah,
He's
Nico.
good.
Nico is good.
He's pretty
He's
good.
gone a couple runs before at the NGPs.
Definitely
Yeah.
is blowing
It's
up.
familiar. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say I had a bunch of fun commentating with you, Mike.
We did a good set. I think the last 2 sets that we've done from the last 2 weeks have been really good.
Yeah, we've been closing out the NGP streams, and yeah,
Good
had
luck.
fun.
We're good. masters.
I feel like we do a good job of like actually commentating.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think we have yet to be a little self-critical on myself. I'm having a hard time balancing between the ha-has and the hoo-hoos.
I think you need
You know
to
what
be
I'm
the haha guy.
So I got to focus more on the ha-has. Because when the thing is that you pose questions to me and I have to like be and I'm not, my brain isn't fast enough to be like, how do I make this funny? And then so I try to be the guy who can be earnest and like help you commentate while also trying to be the ha
Totally.
ha.
There's some times where you just gotta say he be hitting him a lot.
Yeah.
And that's just like as much as what's happening.
You know what helps is that when Game & Watch is on the screen, because that character's hilarious.
But I do feel
Mine
like
is a go-to phrase.
Balls. And talk about the turtle.
yeah.
I taught you about the fire mop.
You did fire mop is hilarious.
It looks like a fire mop.
I feel like we've been doing a good job of picking up as to the main losing factors for players.
Yeah, we're good at win conditions and patterns, I think.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's hard, especially when you're watching Game & Watch, where it's like, okay, let's figure out what this character does. And I feel like we even built up some of that throughout it. But yeah, I'm having fun doing that.
Let's do it again.
Shouts out to Ryan for being able to take over the stream, because it's something that I previously was
talented.
unable to do.
And holding down commentary too in the
Yeah,
beginning.
absolutely.
Yeah. I open the stream up. Patty did stream. I do I grab someone for by. Say, hey, comment with me. This week it was Ant.
That was sick.
Classic Ant.
Pleasure to have Ant in
You
the
guys
mic.
killed it.
Love, yeah.
I love Ant.
And Danny was there as well.
Hmm?
Ant's friend.
Danny.
Oh, yes.
Really
Button Masher, I want to say his tag is. Something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Cool guy.
And through yeah.
Cool guy.
Definitely a cool guy. I mean, that whole group's a cool group. But
Yeah.
Local was great. Great to have. Staffment there with the Zelda. Very cool.
With the Zelda.
More NGP to come. Fucking hell yeah, right?
Tuesdays at 7 p.m.
Tune in.
Yeah.
They're great.
Melee. One of the many hats we wear. Local streamers, commentators.
Yeah, we did
Do it all.
put a lot of commentary hours between the four of us.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was sick.
It was cool. I do want people to know that, like, because I remember being at my local, at NGPs in the past without R's or X's.
Can I commentate?
Yeah, and just being like, I want people to know that it's not just a boys' club, and like,
Totally.
like you can come up and if you ask early enough or whatever,
Mhm.
like we can like work it in and get you on somewhere. It helps if you come up with a friend.
Hmm.
Somebody you're
Hey,
comfortable with.
You can say, hey, us two want to commentate together.
Mhm.
And then it's like, great, we'll throw you on, and like we'll at least give you like a set or two to like do your thing.
I think it's sick just because we yelled that out and we didn't get a single hit, and we were still able to provide dope commentary just because we're all pretty good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like theoretically, that was a world where we could have not had commentary for a couple sets. And we were able to like nail it still just because all of us are really good at it still.
You know what happened actually? I just remembered. Fucking, I was, we were setting up, and Sweat came up to me, and he said, "Hey man, loved the commentary last week
That's sick.
for the Sweat set. I don't even know Sweat much at all.
What's that?
I was like, damn, thanks man. Like, I hope you're not being ironic. That's awesome. I'm so glad you. It's hard for me to believe like that.
You're a
that
fucking liar.
yeah, I think like, during that set, I'm like, yeah, Patty called him sweet, and I was just so mad at him. Like, I don't know what it took away from it, but
Forgot
like,
about that.
that I'm so glad that Sweat enjoyed it.
Speaking of, I have something before we go to the next topic.
Sure.
I gotta give a shout out.
Ooh.
Me and you were at a show.
Oh, true.
Me and you were at Max Seal, a band
know
that we
what?
always see.
Yeah, go ahead.
Funny enough, we saw them at Twin Donuts the next day. That was very funny.
That was
We went
funny.
to go get Twin Donuts after being kind of hungover, and saw the band that we went to see the night before, literally in front of us in line. Ryan was wearing their shirt. That was funny. But yeah, at the show, we got there a little late. We go there, they're already playing because we thought they were headlining and there was this whole thing. But they're playing.
Their
we
name
go-
was the biggest name. I don't know why they weren't headlining. They were literally the biggest name on the poster.
Hell yeah.
It's so punk to mix it up, Brian.
Cable and I saw Max Seal with fucking Dogleg. See you at the Dogleg and free throw show. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll be there.
so yeah, we're at Max Seal. We go to the pit. We're having a fun time immediately. Me and Ryan are bouncing around. The first song that we see ends, and this dude comes up to us. It comes up to me specifically, and he's like, "Yo, is this you?" And he has the Allston Melee podcast up
On his phone.
on his
horizontally.
phone, and he's pointing at me and he's pointing at me in the thing. I'm like,
Brian's
oh
standing
my
right
god! And I
next to you.
literally like slap Ryan. And
Yeah.
Ryan turns around. He's like, oh my god, is that you?
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, dude. And we like met him. His name's Tiger. Cool dude, not the tiger who stole money from CT.
And he goes, and he sees Ryan, and he goes, "Oh my god, can you take a picture of me?"
No.
Dude, the
No.
voice of Austin Melee.
Can you
I
believe it?
gotta get this.
Like,
Dude,
yeah.
top 10 fan moments.
Let's say the thing.
It was sick. So glad to meet you, man. Great to know that someone who likes what we do is like at a Max Steel show in Boston having a great time. Like that was cool.
Yeah,
Relatable content.
Gotta shout out Tiger because that was sick.
That was a tight moment.
My favorite big cat.
It's a good big cat.
I'm gonna spin the wheel again.
Spin it. Hit it.
I'm gonna get us going.
Maybe
Hit it
you
with
want to,
emotion.
Do your thing.
Emotion.
That was so
It
awesome.
looks like the Russian flag right now.
It's apparently perfect.
Happy
So
weekend.
another perfect transition.
I didn't realize you had it on the board.
Well, how'd
My
you
bad.
go?
I don't even know what this is.
Yeah. So the thing is that this past weekend was Patty weekend because Patty, we had a show, Maxile, on Friday.
Oh,
There was a friend's birthday party on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and Summit Finals was on Sunday.
No.
So Patty ended up kind of inadvertently just spending the whole weekend here.
Vacay.
Which recently he hasn't been doing because
Slumber party.
he doesn't live here, currently. Not on for a while. So it was cool to have you here all weekend, Patty.
It was great. Yeah, it's been a little tough because recently we've been living in Middleton, bounced back and forth from here until I move into a new place with good old Shuppies in September. In Brighton, be back in good old Boston. So yeah, it's been hard to make it to the model or go to people's things. But yeah, our friend hit us up and was like, "Hey, come to party." And I was like, "Ryan, do I go to party?" And Ryan was like, "Go to party."
Go to party.
And he was like, "We can go to the model the night before. It'll be a fun time." And it was a very fun time. Yeah, I slept on the dead grandma couch, and
My favorite
recently
one.
have transitioned to the Ramones couch.
You told me that today. You prefer the Ramones couch
Way
now.
more comfortable to sleep on.
I can't even believe it.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's got
In a stunning turn of events.
But yeah, it was fun. I don't know, not a ton to say here, but I had fun. Ryan, you had a great weekend, bud.
I had a great weekend. The best part of this
You
weekend
did.
is I fell in love this weekend.
No.
Come here.
Here it comes.
I fell in love this weekend with a little girl called Raichu.
Yeah, there's the twist.
Beyond Melee is so fucking sweet, and we played a good amount of it.
Yeah.
we played it before for last episode as research, but we just gonna be going back to it because Raichu's in it, and he says Ryan, and it's fucking sweet.
And let's be honest, we're a little bit of haters.
Yeah, of course.
Because we had to, right? We had to dish it out and say
You're
we
changing
were.
our favorite game to be different.
Do you say were?
Yeah, I said we're.
I said where.
That's a hard word.
I guess maybe some of us.
So this is the pro Beyond Melee couch, and this is the Beyond Melee couch.
Well, Ted, I'll tell you. Last week I was filtering through Ted. I was saying the thoughts of Ted and letting them flow out of me. So I was being the one who was like, "Why are you changing Fox?"
The
Why you
talking
changing-"
head.
Yeah, exactly. But I will say I figured out the Raichu counter pick, and I've been playing Ganon a lot. I have.
I destroyed you.
Ryan took a close 2-1 set off of me, and I was like, "Yeah, you figured out the counter pick, so I gotta work on the counter pick more."
Who is it?
Ganon is the hard Raichu counter pick.
It's not hard.
Fox.
I actually outplayed you, and he said Ryan the whole time.
You're right. You did outplay me. You killed me with the Ryan, which is fourth row.
Dude, why don't all the PMs join forces?
I don't think they like each other.
The problem is they all disagree. They all disagree. PM would be like, Raichu, stupid. Knuckles is cool. And Beyond Melee is like, but Squirtle is fucking dumb. How about Faye? And it's like, how about we just play some fucking Fox Falco, bro?
Remember
on
how
Battlefield.
remember how certain goth kids in high school just hated each other?
Yeah.
I think it's a bit of that vibe.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
We didn't have goth kids.
Yeah,
Nantucket? No wonder, dude.
No goth
Yeah.
kids.
Everyone's in their fucking hula hoops.
We really didn't. I didn't even think about this until now. No scene kids, no goth kids. Our school was boring.
I was
They're all
literally the goth
preps.
kid.
It was jocks and smart kids.
And you.
The funny kid. That's me, Michael. Hey, yeah, man.
I was literally the goth kid.
Were you actually goth kid?
Yeah, totally.
That's
I literally
cool.
straightened my hair.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Who are you, Ted?
I don't know.
Just there?
Ted was a sports guy. Ted's a jock.
I guess Ted was a
I was a
jock.
bit of a Chad.
He's kind of like funny
Bit of a
sportsman from the impression I get from meeting
But I also had a lot
friends.
I had a lot of friends that were nerds because I was in classes with them.
Yeah.
You
I had to be, dude. I had to sit next to him in class, so I've been some friends with nerds.
Ryan, how about you?
They're cool.
How
I'm
would you
gonna do my homework
stereotype
for me.
yourself in high school?
Class clown.
You went to Mech High School, though.
I do the
Beep,
mech.
boop.
We made mech.
Beep, boop. Beep, robots.
No, I was
Executing Gundam program.
The thing about me is I'm really smart. So I was at all the smart classes. So I was just the asshole funny guy in all the smart classes who like, yeah, just I don't know. It was nothing. My mom went to my school, so I was always my mom's fucking teacher's son.
Teacher's
Not
son.
really.
That kind of sums it all up.
Yeah.
Teacher's son, huh?
I was being funny and getting away with bullshit.
teacher's son.
You could. I feel like you can't get
That's what
like.
they said to you.
That's what they say. And more importantly, I was a metal fab kid.
Yeah.
Metallic fabrication.
Yes.
That's what it stands
And that's the
for.
important part. We were all weirdos who no one liked because we played a fire all day
And listen to Korn.
and listened to Korn. Yep, those were our two features.
Yeah.
And I still do. One of those things.
Can you imagine the world where we call Ryan Kodo? I was thinking about the other
Forgot
day.
about that. Have I ever called you Kodo?
Probably. Yeah.
Like
super
like
early
intense
No,
stuff.
yeah, probably earlier. When the majority of people call me Kodo, I imagine you did call me Kodo.
Can't
A
even
couple
believe
times. I probably bring this up, I think, because at the Max Seal show, I literally went up to two people at the same time in like the pit, because you know you bump into a bunch of people in the pit, and like they both turned to me and one went Ryan and one went Kodo.
That's funny. Kodo's ancient for us
It
now.
was funny. Kodo's very ancient.
That's really
I like
funny.
Kodo.
Kodo rules. It's a good nickname.
I like it. I just don't force it on anybody because it feels weird to me to be like,
Call me Kodo.
yeah, call me. Hey, my name's Ryan. Call me Kodo. It's like.
Ugh.
It's like, oh, it's the beginning. I'm not a weeb. It's the beginning part, my last name, and you know.
You gotta say I'm Ryan Katowski. You can call me Kodo.
I don't know if he wants
I
people
could
to
if I
call him that.
wanted to do it. I'm just cool. I'm fine with
I
Ryan.
just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
If I had a problem with Ryan, I would push Kodo.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, if you know me as Kodo, call me Kodo. If you want to call me Kodo, call me Kodo. Totally fine.
I don't wanna.
Don't.
It doesn't feel right for me. I don't know why.
I'm
I've called you Ryan for too long.
I call you. I'll call you Ted Green forever.
I'm bringing it back.
Yeah.
We were
I think we should all just,
Kodo.
You're gonna single-handedly call me Kodo.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone here's to say Ryan. You're gonna go Kodo.
Hey, what's up, Kodo?
We've been occasionally rocking Rain.
I love.
I think I
Ryan.
say Ron.
Rain and Ron are
I
great.
say
I
Ron.
love
Ronald.
Rain.
Yeah, I like Rain a lot.
Ted's a Rainer to Mike's and Bronner.
I say Ron. Ron.
I just call you Ryan.
Yeah, you want me Ryan?
I've heard you dropping
Real
Rains
person.
though.
I like
Yeah, I
calling
do like
Patty.
Rain.
I call him Patty Patrick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you call me Patrick, and then people are like, "Your first name's Patrick." I'm like, "No."
It's a really funny prank.
What do you think about Reggie? Call you
Why?
Reggie.
Yo,
You want to be Reggie?
Reggie.
All right.
Well, what Reggie am I? Reggie, like Steel?
He's the May.
Reggie. Isn't there a
Uh,
Reggie character in isn't there a Rocket Power Reggie? That's the first
Yeah.
thing I thought of.
Yeah.
oh yeah, there is.
I don't know. I know Tito. He's the uncle.
Let's call him Tito.
Hawaiian whisper.
Oh, Tito.
Like 2 steps
I
back.
don't
Yeah.
drink enough vodka for that.
Yeah, it's true.
That's a dog that we know.
It is. He's dumb.
Just a gross
I gotta
animal.
unfollow that account.
Any other things you want to say about the weekend?
Fun hanging out. Good times all
Working
around.
on
We
the
played a good
weekend
bit of
as
Melee
usual.
too.
Yeah.
We
We did play a lot of Melee.
played some good Melee.
Because Freddie was here all weekend pretty much too.
And he's like, I'm Freddie. I'm like, I remember.
So me and Freddie were sitting on the couches, right? Freddie was on this one, I was on that one.
Uh-huh.
I was like, Freddie, what content do you want to watch when we go to sleep? And he was like, Sleepy Cabin. Like,
Did you guys listen to Sleepy Cabin?
Like, all right, we can listen to Sleepy Cabin. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me about this.
Cabin. Yeah.
Did you like it?
I have. I've listened to that.
Oh, I didn't know
all
that.
the time.
Cool.
What's
I didn't know
Sleepy
that.
We
Cabin?
put on
What is
episode
that?
1 of Sleepy Cabin. It's like an old school podcast.
I got this.
It's like Come Town, honestly, before Come Town.
It's a bunch of Newground animators who are all pals, and they're from the fucking prehistoric internet era, and they made a podcast / a collective where they would animate together. And it's still one of my favorite podcasts of all time. I love Sleepy Cabin so
Oh.
much. Yeah,
it's funny.
hilarious.
It's funny.
Yep.
I hadn't listened to it in forever.
They just got a show. Well, Zach Pebbles just got a show on Adult Swim called Smiling Friends.
That's wild.
It's super cool.
That's wild.
Yep, amazing.
That dude makes like hentai.
You're thinking of Corey Spaz Kid.
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Oh,
I
a
am.
guy named Spaz makes hentai.
Newgrounds was an old thing.
Okay, I just
For the ancient times.
It's just an unfortunate last name for someone who makes hentai.
That's not his last name.
It's his real last name. It's his real last
It could be. It could be. Come
Spaz
on.
Kid.
It could be.
It's Michael Spaz
Maybe it's
Kid.
spelled weird.
It's Kid.
Yeah, it's like German or something. All right, as the weekend's fun, and maybe
Working on the
if
weekend. as
we
usual.
go 3 for 3 here, we can talk about why that was the most fun.
Watching SpongeBob and Scooby Doo. What do we get?
Oh nope, no transition this time.
Oh, 8-7 is gonna bang.
Bringing it back.
What's
8-7
this?
is gonna bang.
Bang spelled wrong.
8,
Oh, it's
7?
kind of a typo, isn't it? Yeah, well, what's he do? 8-7? Michael, figure it out.
It's
8-7.
emo night, Brighton, Brooklyn Music Hall.
We're doing that. What is
Yay! It's not that one. We're going to Sinclair.
When is that,
8-7 is G Town's tournament.
Tom's birthday.
Tom's turning
bash.
87.
Like 2.5 weeks away.
Yeah,
That's kind of wild. It is weeks away.
No, 2.5.
Oh, really? I might not be here.
We need to figure out.
No, I'll
what
be
we're
here.
doing.
I have to be.
We need to figure out what we're doing for stream. I just realized that right now.
Lucas is doing it.
Yeah, I need to hit up Lucas Adair though and see what he needs. Thank you for reminding me. Anyway, yeah.
You
Big
remind
tournament
yourself.
coming up.
Yeah.
I could, but it probably not. I don't want to. Big tournament coming up. The featured player list was announced today, or at least released to the public.
Yes.
Ryan, I believe you have it in your hands.
I have it
See
in
it.
my-
You do.
I have it in my hands. The Smash G was posted by Tom, who was saying on Twitter, like, I can't believe that I have a capped out event on my birthday coming up with fucking like 90, over 120 people entered all together.
They raised the cap.
And it filled?
All together.
I believe it's to 128 now. I'm not positive though, but I
I
believe
think it's like 20 teams.
there's a new. Yeah, that's the most teams that's been in fucking New England since like the mom reunion.
Mhm.
Ryan, tell me the top 8 seats. And if you think number 9 is worth it, tell me number 9 too. But I just want to know the top 8.
Yeah, the Spanish G, the entrance list isn't exactly seated to for sure.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
But like, let's go down some names, and I'll stop when the names get kind of more like less pog.
Mhm.
Let's just stop every time we want to say something.
IBDW.
Okay, wow.
Going to the event.
Sick.
Crazy.
That's
Mhm.
dope. Shout out to Tom for getting that to happen.
Yeah.
That the thing is about all these players that they're all semi-local as far as like tri-state or New
Mhm.
England, and they get that Tom is a big deal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then when Tom says, "Hey, I want my birthday event back from COVID to be sick," but they're gonna come out and they're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
So
My only concern is with a lot of these people, we've had situations before where players from out of region register for like a mass madness or something
True.
and then just like don't show.
true.
And so like you can't take a registration on Smash GG as 100% that they're going to go there. You know what I mean?
Especially when you have IBDW being the first seed,
Yeah.
and then everyone else after. Well, most people after are definitely like tiers below one of
Yeah.
the best players in the world.
Hey, my one petty moment. Crazy that he registered for a one-day tournament. It's kind of wild. I thought, never mind. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Whatever
I'm
runs
joking.
long. What are you?
I'm joking.
Who needs breaks?
Wow. Wow.
So also for IBDW, we have Captain Smuckers,
One of my favorite Falcons of all time.
my
Captain
favorite
Smuckers.
fan, Captain Smuckers.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Ever since I beat Slox, Captain Smuckers is like the Slox Slayer chick. That's my guy.
That's big.
He's dope.
Yeah, I love Alex.
Out of game and in game.
He's the best.
He's
Toussaint,
Also,
another
Crazy.
summit attendee of his recent one.
Just a little weird.
Wasn't Smuckers like retired? Sorry.
But yeah, probably.
I just processed that.
No, not competing as much.
Okay.
This may be the Smash GG thing, not the actual seeding, but like
No, I
the
know
weird,
it's actually.
Oh yeah, yeah,
the weird
yeah.
algorithm thing. Because
I'm not talking. Yeah.
I just reading those top 3, it's like okay, maybe that's a little.
No.
For anyone who doesn't know, the Smash GG auto seeding that you see for people that have registered for a tournament is super inaccurate, and it's not
So
going to be
bad.
actually how the tournament is seeded. And you like to get an accurate picture, you just need to scroll and see like the top like 4 pages sometimes to get an accurate picture at the
Shut
top.
up.
Yeah.
You can set it to be the seating list, but a lot of people don't because it's not final, and then that implies that you can sort of figure out who you're going to play. But I
Mhm.
will say the literal algorithm that's based on what they show first is based off of rankings and local
Mhm.
rankings. So that could have just been where a ranking where Captain Smuckers was ranked above him. But it's also really weird in what they prioritize. For instance, there was a bug that's happened. I'm pretty sure it still happens, where if you are part of the Smash GG internal, like the literal people who work for Smash GG, and you were on that PR, you would be like first above Mango. It was like a real problem
really
for
funny.
a while, and they had to like literally take themselves out of bracket until the very end. Yeah, it was a thing that happened all the time, and they just couldn't figure out fucking why. It was prioritizing that over that. But yeah, that don't trust those seedings.
I'll never forget rolling up to Pound 2016 and us all going through the the fantasy bracket and seeing that Jason was like $5, infinite
Mhm.
numbers,
So true.
and it's being like, oh my god, they don't know.
Instant pick.
Like Jason could get like 30 third at this event. Like who fucking knows? And then he gets top 8. I mean, not 9. Rather,
Yeah.
9. Just outside top
That's
8.
my boy.
So, Toussaint, Slox,
So sick.
Joy Boy, Calvo,
Crazy.
Ryubeat, Silver,
Sick.
Lint, Vortex,
Wow.
Dudusai, Bonfire 10, Younger, Artie, Tien,
Beat that guy.
Top Player Yasu, Project.
Woo.
That guy doesn't even know how to play that game anymore.
No. Who else we got just around here? I see Dr. Lobster's in here.
Hell yeah. Doc Love.
Codeman, Q-Pup,
Ooh.
Q-Pup, it's been a while.
Can we get Slox on the podcast?
Glock. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah? I mean, if you want, I'd be like, I would love to have socks on. That's
Jesse's going. Rosin's entered.
Rosin's
I thought he retired.
Rosin's in there.
Yeah.
He was. Oh, he's been playing net play
Oh, but I thought he retired.
interesting.
just for fun,
You
but
didn't
post
answer my
retirement.
question.
Post retirement, he's been playing
But
net
he's
play,
entering a tournament.
I see.
so he's not retired.
I see. Okay. Wag.
Oh,
Wow. Man, I'm excited to see people.
Pulling up all the
Eli?
hitters. And I feel like a lot of these people, regardless of how much they've been playing, they're just coming to experience the tournament
Of course.
again, right?
Yeah,
Clutch. Warmer.
warmer,
Warmer.
PS.
more W's for
Kikaho.
Hugo's a good one.
CT showing up in full force.
Full force. But
They did dominate.
Tartalks entered.
Wow.
Maybe just some doubles.
Silver?
Yeah, Silver.
Wow, nice.
I think something that we didn't. Oh, I'll talk about it after. Actually, keep going.
Okay, then. Coach.
Coach,
That's-
the coach.
Let's
That's
go,
it.
Coach. Gwex.
Good shit. Recent NGP winner, quick.
Tim the guy.
All right, we get the deal.
where's me?
Let's just keep going then. There's plenty of names here. Such as
you ran out of names.
I'm out of name.
All right,
But
cool.
Let's move on.
It's been a good podcast.
Wait,
No, it's
so
really crazy. Yeah, you go.
wait. Oh, freak! I think I just forgot.
Oh, free.
Oh, freak, I
Censor
forgot.
yourself.
Okay, so the way that Jesse described this tournament, which I feel like really sums it up.
Oh.
Jesse is someone who is on. You hold it, remember, store.
Uh-huh.
Jesse is someone who is, won NGP, been first seed, like dominated the competition. And the way he described this tournament is there's a real chance I get 17th and I'm really happy about it. And I call my girlfriend because of how happy I am. And that's 17th for this type of player. So yeah, this tournament is beyond stacked. And Ted has something to say.
Say Ted.
It's not really related to this tournament,
Okay.
but it just reminded me.
Go for it.
There was like an SSS recently.
Oh yeah, the sacked one where Ricky went fucking off.
Yeah.
What? I didn't see this.
Ricky beat it was Jesse's birthday SSS, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't seen the exact bracket, but I've been told stories at NGP.
Yeah, I talked to Tori about it, and oh my god, it sounds crazy.
Mhm.
Like CT just went up to New Hampshire and just kind of domed their shit.
That's sick.
I didn't know that.
Really?
In
Mm.
classic CT fashion.
By the way, we're talking about the New Hampshire SSS, not the SoCal SSS.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's 3 different ones. I don't know if the SoCal one still exists.
But crazy
Kinda.
because famously Ricky was retired by Bullet Man.
Mm-hmm.
After Bullet Man took one Donkey Kong player. After Bullet Man took one game at Memorial off him
Mm-hmm.
from doing a very epic forward air on Yoshi's.
You're talking about the Chernobyl 8.
No, that's not a real player. That's a Twitter account.
No, that's a guy.
Bullet Man.
It's from the Green Donkey Kong.
Bullet Man actually got top 50
From Russia.
in New England Melee.
He won a Mass Madness amateur bracket.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
You won that bracket? Or Bullet Man won that bracket?
Oh, Bullet Man won. Yeah.
You won the mass
I'm
match.
such a fan.
Amateur bracket with Donkey Kong?
Everyone knows
beat
me.
Yeah.
I think you either beat me or the opposite
I
side.
beat Admiral Zhao.
Mm-hmm.
With Donkey Kong?
Yeah,
Okay, you didn't beat
he went cheap.
Okay, fine.
And he forgot to press A. And
I followed along the whole time. It was
he
epic.
forgot,
so sick.
he forgot to hold A at the
That's
beginning,
so
of the
funny.
beginning of the game to his Zelda, and I zeroed to death him.
That's
Donkey
fucked
Kong.
up.
This is prime my Donkey Kong. I'm playing Donkey Kong all the fucking time.
There was an era where you were playing Donkey Kong.
I want to bring it back. Ringler inspired me.
Ring was dope.
That's our last.
I was playing some Yoshi. This is nothing.
Oh,
I was playing Yoshi versus Adam when he was over. Zebra,
Yeah.
our friend.
Zebra, Habs.
Habs
Let's go Habs.
kicking ass with Yoshi. That's all.
Just to wrap up the CT going to New Hampshire thought here.
Sure, please.
I didn't mention the 3 people. It was Slox, Lint, and Ricky went
That's
up there.
sick.
Yeah. And they all, I think
dope card.
Slox and Lint won doubles
Mm-hmm.
in a tight game 5 against Jesse and Ricky.
I believe.
I believe that's the first doubles tournament in Mass or in New England. It's happened in quite a while.
Might be. I mean, wouldn't you believe it? Slox and Lint are the best team in New England.
That being said, Lint apparently not playing for a very long time, according to sources.
So neither has Tori, and she just won VP.
Sure.
Well, Tori said that she plays unranked in the same way that she plays League. She just like queues up with something in the background.
Uh-huh.
Just beats all the bad people.
God, imagine running into Tori.
Hands get tired, leave.
Tori definitely one and dones you. And you're just like, damn, fuck, I knew who she was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pumped for the G-Town tournament. We're streaming it. It's going to be...
We're all entered. So speaking of...
Oh yeah, so we were auto-entered? Is that what happened?
entered.
I'm not
I saw
entering.
your name in bracket.
No, I'm not in bracket. I'm a spectator.
Oh.
Can you choose?
It shows you.
I gotta do
No,
that.
G-Town did.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I told Tom I'm definitely in there. I'm one of the many teams. Zach and I, my brother, teaming again. My mom, trophy circle placers
Mm-hmm.
regularly. Zach and I own.
G-Town tried to get me to revive an
This
Oklahoma-
Tiger.
Oh,
That's
hell
right.
yeah. Shouts out to you. You're dope. Fuck yeah. We just talked about that earlier.
What are you talking about?
G-Town tried to get me to revive an old school mom team. And he's like,
Which one?
you on a team with Nathan?
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
And I was like, no.
He said no. Why not?
Because I'm going to running stream.
Okay.
I want to be hyper focused on that.
I've come super around on teams. It's crazy.
Teams are dope.
I just feel like I the problem is that when I team with someone who I know is bad, I'm upset about it.
I think you'd upset no matter what. 'cause
But like teaming with someone on unranked, I don't know how good they are at all. So I can like be way more chill about it.
Okay.
But when someone's like, "Hey, want to team with me?" and I'm like, "Man, like, you suck. Like, what the fuck? I have to team with you, man.
Mhm.
Carry. Ugh.
I much prefer teaming with someone bad. I hate the pressure that
No, I
teaming with
love
someone
it.
good comes with. Because like, no,
Puck is easy to play.
I mean, I play Samus and it's likewise, but
If
like,
they're a good
I'm
player, they know to grab them, and I just rest
fair.
them.
That's fair.
Bad players are like, I'm gonna throw up, and I'm like, no, just hold him. Let me hit him.
I have the thing where I'm always the stock tank if I'm playing Samus, and you know, some people just get tilted from having less stocks than the person that they
Fair.
do like worse than them.
Your character has the liberty.
I've teamed with some top players before and have lost in not great fashion with some top players before, and just been like, yeah, I'd so much rather team with someone worse than me because it's more fun, dude. It's way more fun when I'm like leading the charge and like, oh, I could play Fox and just like have fun. I don't know. That's my opinion. I like teaming with someone worse personally.
My static team's partner, my brother, is better than I am, so I'm used to being the worst
That's
player.
true. That's true.
I mean, I'm used to being
No
like,
winner.
I have to fucking play up to Zach's standards. I gotta support him. So and I'm having to team with him this time. Fucking that's awesome. Hope we do well.
Go
Yeah.
Team Katowski.
Go Team Katowski.
Sakowski brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in 8-7 Allston Melee. It's gonna be crazy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's gonna be like literally a fucking major status tournament.
I have work, so I'll be showing up a little late, but I will be there.
I can't wait to chastise Cody IRL.
We're not.
But like, hey, so Cody, you feeling getting tired? Gotta
We're
get out
not.
of here, Cody. Gotta.
We're not.
That's all-
I literally said multiple times he was super cool about the
He
whole
was
thing.
cool. He was
and
cool.
literally Twitter was way more mad than us, and that made me so pissed. It's like, fucking shut up, losers. You don't fucking know. But we just make jokes about it because
Let's
it's
pick
fucking
him up.
normal. But no, he was totally cool. And hey, he gave our tournament more fucking recognition than we should have. Just
Sure.
by A, entering, and by B, dropping out. So yeah, that was cool.
It all worked out. And finally,
Hi.
drum roll, please. The biggest
I have a beer in my
news
hand.
on the Mississippi. The drum roll sucks. Spin that wheel. It makes a click sound. Click, 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 click. Something happened and fuck.
Yeah. It was dope.
Good summarization.
Big swinger.
Big swing
Big
on.
swinger.
So rarely do we, because you don't live here,
Mhm.
and some of the past events this year have been like online stuff and not a whole lot of like care as far as all of us collectively being like
Mhm.
interested in the event. We were all in this room pretty much all day
It was game day.
on Sunday.
It was game day.
It's game day.
We got
We
wings
did
on
say it
game
was game
day.
day.
Game
Well, I
day.
got Shake
Wings and
Shack, but-
beer, and we were having a great time with the Summit all fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching it all weekend, and the easiest thing to summarize about the whole event is that Mango won every single event that he entered in, except for basketball.
Did he enter in basketball?
He didn't enter basketball.
I didn't see that. Cool.
But he
Yeah.
won. Which ones did he win? He won the obstacle course,
That's so funny.
where he teamed with Plupkador and Zoo. Plupkador and Zoo Mango
What a
won
squad.
the obstacle
Dude,
course.
insane.
Zoo was insane. And
Oh, also, all right, let's talk about the side events real quick.
Sure.
Apparently, Cody went to the ER because of the obstacle course.
What?
yeah, Mango and him both jumped at the same time, and Mango kind of fell on his leg. He had a problem leg.
They had this fucking Ninja Warrior strategy of like just jumping over an entire obstacle course.
Mhm.
And Mango and IBDW were both in on,
They had the same
on
idea.
strategy, and they did it. And then Mango just like elbowed him in the chest.
Oh, that
essentially.
sucks.
And he was having like real trouble breathing. Luckily, it was like resolved within a couple hours.
Bodied.
But definitely a terrifying thing to happen.
To my knowledge, Cody
Destroyed.
had a kind of a bum leg, and Mango kind of fell on his leg.
I
And,
don't
and he went to emergency care.
Sounds like a
Urgency
sick,
care.
sick combo hit from Mango.
Nice.
And an IRL swanton bomb.
Got it with the stun in the chest and then went for the crit on the bum leg.
Dared him
was
off
me.
stage.
Nice, man.
In other non-melee news at Summit, Mango won Mario Party teaming with Zain
I saw that.
over Yingling and hbox.
Great. That was my favorite segment.
Yeah, they did
great.
pretty well.
Really? Better than top 8.
Oh, you know.
Slime,
That's not what I meant.
Slime, Envy, and
Ludwig.
Ludwig were
forgot that.
I forgot that guy. Who's that
That's
guy?
fucked up.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Yeah, they did a great job commentating. Who's
was
that guy with a
very
lot of subs?
Eh.
I want to talk about the skits. Skits were really good.
I only saw the
Skits
one
were
that
really
I actually
good.
I saw 2 that I liked.
The Yingling skit was probably my favorite.
That's the best
skit
one.
that's ever happened.
No.
I love that
It was
skit.
good.
It's good.
so
It's not the
much.
best one.
I love
good.
that skit more than anything because I feel like that's literally the best acting that's ever happened on the skits. hbox is like legitimately a really
He's
good
actually pretty good at the skits. Yeah.
I was
H-Box
so
is good at the
like
skits.
there was no other person that they could have had play that role and hit it as well. It's actually wild.
hbox did a great job, and I will give him that. The concept and the premise I wasn't super in love with.
I love
Oh,
dude,
you're Yingling.
you just got ratio like that was so I'm not even a
was
huge
funny.
fan
No,
of that.
that's
That was
funny. That's
so
funny.
good.
What don't you like about it, Ryan?
I just didn't think it was like so. No, I didn't like it. Like I thought it was a good skit, but like it wasn't even my favorite skit of this summit. Like I much prefer the like informational ones they were doing about like returning to.
Don't you like
locals.
those? Those were okay.
I don't think they're so funny. It's such like
Yeah.
good humor about like just like such meta humor about like how people act and treat top players and stuff.
Mhm.
Like he has lost a set. Like don't talk to him. He's not your friend.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, and then also segment where it's like, now when Mango is sitting at a table, like that's when he wants you. 'Cause
He
wants,
needs money.
'cause He wants your money.
You want some
Yeah.
money.
And turning down you is turning down money, and he would hate that. And it was like, yeah, come here, give me your $1 on your thing. Like,
I also really love the welcome back skit that played the
well,
first
that
one.
is so
That
funny.
one was I think
I
they
think I
should
saw
do-
that.
I think they should do more skits like that.
Fox Gang.
Yeah, the Fox Gang one that was actually really funny.
I
That's
didn't
probably
see
the
that.
meme of
I'll
that.
check that out.
Yeah, Fox Gang. He's a commentator.
Dude, fucking
Dope. That
Amsa
was super
throws an
funny.
egg at Yingling.
Yeah,
That's
it
funny.
was really good.
It's good. But
It was-
yeah, the Yingling one's good. It got great acting by Yingling and hbox. Michael, front.
Thank you, Michael from Also Melee.
Yes, it, Michael.
What's the best summit skit of all time?
We got a comment about that recently.
Did we really?
We
They
did.
wanted us to
Oh, there was like a top 10 top. That is
So
funny.
it's-
All right, no
like,
spoilers, no
no.
spoilers.
I said no out loud. I read that comment, you guys. I said we're never doing this.
This is it. We have to make. Right now, we're making content that means.
I have 2 that come to mind immediately.
Doesn't mean
Sure, I can't really think of a lot of them, honestly.
instantly. I'm not sure if it's the right answer or not. It's the Crush one. It's the
Oh, the American
Patrick
Psycho one?
Bateman, yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Like Crush did such a good job. I can't even make Crush do that, but they made him do it and he did a great job.
That was good.
Like oh,
He had to have wanted to do it.
Ivory. I can't take it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
It's honestly 2 canceled players now, but I really like the click clack one.
What was that?
Click clap.
It's like someone like with their ear to the door, listening for like the clicks and like.
Oh yeah, the sound of the wind.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
sound
the
of
ping
wind.
pong.
That was really
Oh, I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I really can't think of a lot of them, to be honest.
Dude, honestly, one of the ads, the funniest. The Alex 19 just shitting on Ludwig. And he puts on the headphones, and then everything Alex says is nice.
Oh, that's a good one.
You're so
I'm good with
fucked.
that.
You're a little bitch. And he puts it on, it's like, I love you, man.
Alex is good at that.
So cool.
Yeah. I'd love my both have biases because they're both mango related skits.
Oh, okay.
But the one with the bomb defusal.
The goat.
It's when
Goat
Ludwig and
discussion.
Slime are defusing the bomb. It's like who's the melee goat or whatever.
That was really good.
Fantastic because it's hilarious. And the mango losing and trying to go back in time in like Shab's DeLorean or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
That
remember
was
that
really
one?
funny.
That one's really, really funny.
I think I prefer the oh yo Mech, what's up? Fucking good run at the VIP bracket, man.
Nice
Love
job.
seeing your Falcons.
Hell yeah.
That was awesome. But by the way, well, I mean, let's finish this up real quick. What about how do you feel about the Mango Wolverine skit? Where they say the Falcos.
It's funny purely because it's so stupid.
Yeah.
But that's like it. That's all it has going for it is you're putting Smashers in silly costumes and making them do dumb shit, and I think that's pretty funny.
The Ludwig Slime one, ibdw one from this year was really good too.
Yeah, W.
Yeah, that was
That's
really
funny.
good. All I'll say is that the cinematography on the skits have gotten insanely upgraded in recent times. Like it's really professional now.
So many pixels.
The grand pics are great.
Similar. They had a fucking crane to shoot basketball. They had a crane.
Oh, they had to hold the.
God.
That's pretty sick.
Insane, dude.
That's
I
nasty.
was so surprised by the level, the degree that they
How'd
went.
they get that?
They probably have it for like main stages and stuff.
Sweet.
But that was insanely dope that they even had that. I was so blown away by the production of this year. Even like I said, like the camera that they have for the players is insanely upgraded from the one that they've had previous years.
Mhm.
Like all of their shit around the clock is just so much better.
You know what's the fucked up part that I was hating on admittedly beforehand, but then we watched it and it was so funny. Was the hbox throwing the TV?
Oh yeah,
segment,
we did.
where we were like, man, this fucking blows. Like, what a gimmick.
Don't break a CRT.
And they told us like, oh, it's broken beforehand. Like, that's already done. Like, whatever. And we're like, this is lame. But and then he throws it out the window. It makes the funniest sound.
Funny sad.
It's just like, I was wrong.
Yeah, the T minus 10 was also
Yeah.
just Aiden standing there just like laughing. You know it's gonna happen. That
It was
was good.
so funny.
That was actually funny.
Yeah, it was great.
I think we even said, "Oh, we'll skip that one." Just like we'll skip this.
Yeah,
topic.
yeah.
We did say that.
Yeah.
But speaking of just more the melee related stuff, finishing up the anti-melee stuff, basketball was won by the delegation +1,
Not Yingling.
which was not Yingling. Yeah.
Was cheat on Yingling's team?
Yeah, it was Yingling, Cheat, and Ty.
She played well from what I've heard from people.
Moki. Thank you, Moki.
Hmm.
And it was the delegation +1 was Homie Waffles, Zain, and hbox.
Yeah.
Front of the pod, Aiden was going off in
Aiden
basketball.
was doing well.
He was doing really
Aiden was
well.
doing well.
He's clearly been playing some b-ball.
You know he was grinding. You know he was grinding. 100%.
If he's
Definitely
putting
was.
basketball in his tournament,
Yeah.
you know he's been
You gotta be
playing.
playing some
He's
basketball.
not looking foolish.
Yeah.
He even subbed in for Zain when Zain had a cramp, which was also funny because all the basketball players were just so out of breath constantly. I think initially they were going to do like a 1st to 11, and they were like first to five.
That's
First to
really
five.
funny.
It was literally like 100 degrees, like in
Yeah.
the sun in California.
Was it
like,
full height hoop?
Yeah, they-
Yeah.
full
They
height.
didn't
Yeah,
do
well,
8-foot hoop for the
half court,
fans?
though. Half court, not full
No,
court.
yeah, none of these people could dunk.
Dude, if they did 8-foot hoop, would have been hype.
But Cheat, dude. Cheat had some moves. You can not
nasty.
block Cheat in the paint, bro.
Yeah.
He was really good.
Yeah,
You can tell that he actually plays.
I saw some good comments being like, she's just abusing the fact that no one can play defense.
That's very true.
So he can just like rush up and dunk it, and it's like, who's gonna stop Cheat, dude?
Yingling had the nastiest travel on hbox that wasn't counted.
Oh.
It was so dope. Your dog water, where are you? Your little trash. And then definitely a full travel, but who cares?
I know basketball. That looked fair to me. I was like, yeah,
You can't raise your hand and then take 3 steps somewhere else.
it
and then
wasn't
do-
3 steps.
It was
But
literally 3 steps, but it's
felt like
fine. It was
one
small
step.
steps. It was small steps, so it doesn't matter that much.
All right. But on to melee related stuff.
Yeah.
Mango also won the Olympic doubles event, which the whole gimmick was that you couldn't play the same character after one game.
That was sick.
Teams are always multi-teams. And so Mango and SFAT won that pretty handily, like, over everybody.
So let's talk about that for a second. What do you guys think about them ditching doubles for an event? It's the first event
I
back,
forgot about that.
and they didn't do doubles. Instead, they did meme doubles, as I'll call it, from the anti perspective.
Sure.
So yeah, what do you think about them just like kind of ditching doubles for an event?
Well, I think that in most cases previously, there would have been a lot of pushback from the Pew Fats, the Team UGSs, the Mutu Kings and Plups, the Leffins and Ices.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And weirdly enough, not there.
And yeah, those teams not really present.
I cannot think of a static doubles team that would have been there.
No.
Maybe
I mean,
IBDW
FJ's not there for
Saint.
Mango.
Or yeah.
IBDW 2 Saint have probably teamed it before at like New York events.
SFAT and Mango have teamed before.
Yeah, they definitely would have teamed at this event.
Dude, I hope they team more. They're nasty.
They are nasty.
They're super dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mango was down to be like, I know your guys' plan. Yeah, I can get into this. I mean, there was times where in this event, like, Mango was literally playing Marth, and SFAT was playing Fox.
Uh-huh.
The easiest way to say it, I think I would have been sad that doubles wasn't there if Leffen was there. Because I would like to see Leffen play doubles, and I would like to see the players that we talked about play
Who do you
doubles
play
as well.
with?
Don't know. Maybe Mango. Maybe Pipsqueak. Who knows? You know?
I think
I think
If
if
Pipsqueak
you
was
Mango
able to
let
go.
them play, and it's like it's a wash. If they're being doubles, like, I think they just fuck everyone
I'm
up.
still down to watch them.
Sure.
yeah. But I think
I
I'd
also
rather
wanted to see Zain is the real thing. I want to see who Zain was going to team with.
I would rather see Mango SFAT versus Zane Leffen. And I
That'd be
bet
sick.
Mango SFAT win that.
I think you're right.
I think
And that would be sick to be like, look, it's not just about how good you are individually in doubles. You gotta have that SFAT doubles swag.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he does have.
Yeah.
In spades.
I think people were reacting about, like, it not being there. Like,
I didn't see anyone talk
let
about
them
it.
try different stuff. Doubles is famous for, like, people needing doubles at events, wanting doubles to be on stream, and then people not entering and not watching.
Yep.
So it is totally reasonable for someone to say, hey, we're gonna try a different thing where instead of a separate event where we do doubles, a separate event where we play weird characters, we're gonna combine them together and see if people like that.
Yeah.
And
No,
I
think it's sick
liked it a
format.
lot.
I think it's a really cool
Because a
format.
lot of the bad characters do very well in doubles because they have a partner that can actually, balance their mistakes, balance their faults.
I realized Axe Amsa are our static team.
Yeah,
and they're both
that
there.
is a great team.
That is-
But yeah, ultimately, like, I think it's fine.
Exactly.
The only part I was a little bummed because it's like the first event back, and I would have been cool to see that. But I think ultimately, I totally agree with what you said. They didn't replace. I don't think, like, as much as I said it before, I don't think they replaced doubles with a meme format. I think it was like a cool original format and fit into the theme, right? It's fucking
Yeah.
Olympics.
And they played doubles. Fuck off. Like, that was doubles. By definition, they were playing it. All right? Man, when I said we're doing double stuff, they were
Totally.
comboing the shit out of
Totally.
everybody.
And like a lot of times, Summit, right? Teams are just thrown together, right? It's fucking Kadoran plus someone, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
that's such a thing that happens.
They're
a lot.
doing LSD, and it's like, man, like, there's just two Marth players.
You get the two Falcos.
Yep, who are just, like, trying to do something. It's like a warm up for them at that point.
Uh-huh.
Let me see if I can get Mango in a one-on-one and just see what he does.
Uh-huh. Unless you're one of those, like, static teams that are actually grinding.
Yeah, which I don't think you could really grind that hard during Slippi, which might have contributed to the idea where it's like, well, these teams aren't. I haven't been playing doubles.
That's a good point.
No one's doing that static. Why are we gonna force people to make teams when we're like they're really gonna team for just one event? It makes more sense when we're like in the swing of things to include that.
Yeah.
And I think with
Good
the
point.
feedback people made, I think it is likely that we will see, that the good teams team up and the leftovers team events.
And I could see them doing doubles at Summit 12 once like events, the majors have happened and doubles tournaments have happened and we have like sort of a new narrative happening. I could see them doing it. Or if that hasn't happened, I could see them continuing to do something different. They probably can't do Olympic doubles because, kind of tied to the theme of the event, but something similar. But yeah, Melee happened.
But 1 second though.
Yeah, totally.
To your point though, Ted, great spot about just teams being lacking. because who's going to be the new people taking home teams now?
Run Riot, Tempo. Put them in
Hell
Summit.
yeah.
Put them in Summit just to fucking have them play.
The Allston Melee fucking underdogs.
Dude, they are fucking insane. They are literally so cool.
Who?
Run Riot and Tempo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the SoCal people.
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
don't even know where they are. I know the Tempo's from SoCal, but I don't
They
know.
couldn't because they were in our event.
That's true. No, yeah, he's from New Jersey, actually.
Yeah. They
Tempo's from New
can't
Jersey.
be SoCal. They were.
Oh, Tempo is from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have no
Yeah.
idea where X Run Riot's from, though.
probably New Jersey.
Yeah, they're
Doors.
so sick. They're hosting like a doubles thing right now, a doubles clip contest.
Huh.
Yeah, they're super cool. Anyway, doubles is up as much.
That was up. But what's most important is singles.
Mango, we won. Nobody thought. He got real sad. He's like, I lost a pup. Not playing so good. Want to go home. And then he beat up everyone.
Mike, step back. What do you
Okay.
guys think about the format?
It's cool. Most
Round
matches.
robin into a gauntlet into a final bracket.
Bigger number, better person.
I didn't really get it as far as like it made sense. Like I get it for like top seeds. Overall, it was cool. Personally, I prefer that and it's a time thing, but I prefer that the final day be everyone starts in winners and you just run a normal bracket.
Has it ever been that though? Summit?
I mean, maybe.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I can't.
I think so.
I mean,
I don't recall.
maybe, but at the same time, they want to stream every match, and it makes sense to start on losers. But I would love for it to all feed into just a normal bracket, and you play and you go through it, and that's just what it was. Personally,
I like the gauntlet format a lot. I'm going to be honest. I really did like it. I think it would have been a lot more digestible if they had a mini bracket on stream as to what the match we were watching was. Because there was countless times we were watching and I had to look it up what part of bracket this was.
Mm.
Are we in the first match? Are we in the second match? Or are we in the third match? And yeah, I think even in the last podcast, we weren't exactly sure how people dropped to losers. It was initially the people who lose the first match and people who lose the second match. Everyone from there goes to winners. So yeah, I thought it was cool. I really did like the format. I think it was a lot based off of trying to invent a format for an unseedable bracket. Because the bracket truly was unseedable.
Yeah.
It was designed in such a way where the seeding didn't really fucking matter, right?
Mhm.
As much as it mattered that you got matched in a pool,
It seeded itself.
everyone had a really hard pool.
Yeah.
And if somebody was able to pull it up and perform differently than their Slippi results, it was shown. hbox getting second in his pool, right? Yeah. So I think it was a cool answer to an unseedable bracket, and I still think there's room for them to do it again.
I thought it was sweet.
it was fine. It was good. There were plenty of matches played. The pools were all fairly even as far as being competitive. End of the day, though, it all came down to the final bracket. It all came down to Mango, for example, had lost to Amsa in the gauntlet phase, meaning so he would not have one of the top 4 seeds. He'd have a harder start of the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Plop tweeted, "We played 2 days of bracket so I could play Mango round 1 in winners." So I thought that was pretty fucking
That's
funny.
funny.
And it's up, and it's scary. And
But I mean, that's kind of the story of Mango, right? Do
No,
bad in round robin
and-
pools and then win the event.
so they played. They started off. They played their fucking round 1 winners, and Plup shits on Mango.
Yeah.
That was
That did happen. That was
Reminiscent-
on the screen.
of Mewtwo King versus Mango at the Big House 4.
yes, and you could draw a parallel there. Yeah, just gets fucked on him and has to fucking work his way back up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool how good Plup was playing because we haven't seen a tournament where Plup playing super hot. Also, I think Plup is the funniest smasher.
Yeah, he's super fun. That guy's hilarious.
His post interviews were literally hilarious.
Uh-huh.
He's always been funny.
So
Dude,
cast.
what did he say? Doran asked him a question. He's like, "The fuck you mean broad?"
What do you think this means for the future of something?
What is Bode for the future?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What is
What do you mean? What's boating?
Dude, he was so funny.
Plup's hilarious.
What is bode? What is
Yeah.
bode?
Also, we saw this a little bit, but this summit was really key to showing people's personalities, right? We saw None show off multiple personalities.
Sure
and we
did.
saw Plup just become.
I hated that.
I thought it was super
I
funny.
hated it, dude.
What part of it did you hate?
Were you on Hugo's side?
Yeah, I was super on Hugo's side.
I'm also on Hugo's side.
Hugo was mega right.
The worst thing is that here's the deal: none is the funniest version of any of his characters.
True.
I think they're funny.
I think wizzyfan is super unfunny, and I think Bond is funny in a certain space, but not at Summit.
Bond
at
is
all.
funny in a vacuum, and if he'd gotten the mic on the little like standing microphone and gone like he just got bonded, and then walked away, dropped a couple of one-liners, totally cool.
Sure, man.
Bond on the couch,
No.
thanks, dude.
Not for me.
Bond on the couch was a bad idea.
None is hilarious.
That's funny. I like
Yeah.
that.
I think the wizzyfan bit would have been a lot funnier if it wasn't as upfront. If he was just a fixture in the background, I think it would have been a lot more funny.
Sure.
But I do think he was like coming to the stage a little bit too much.
It's
Yeah.
like soft bullying.
I think
it's soft.
Asking him for a signature was too. That was
It's
like
not
I was
funny.
like, this
Because,
is
like,
yeah,
because there are Wizzy fans who like want his signature.
yeah.
Like you're making people that like Wizzy feel like they're being weird
Mhm.
Yeah,
that's true.
and like comical. I don't like it.
I took it a lot more from it. Like this is how fans treat me sometimes. Like that's the way I took about
Yeah.
it. I felt like it was more of making
They
fun of
call
like
him non-fan.
I know, but it felt like it was more making fun of like the lowest common denominator person at the major, as opposed to just every Wizzy fan.
Mhm.
The problem is Nunn's also a player who's like, I don't fucking play by the rules. I don't fucking tech chase. I do my cool things, and I love that about him personally. But then you're attacking your antithesis. You're attacking the person that does everything the opposite, right? Like,
yeah, I get you.
Mhm.
it's fucked up. I don't like it. I'm with cheating with Hugo. That shit's not cool. Don't. Wizzy lost a set and he was like fucking
Yeah.
sad and stuff, but way too long,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Once again, as master jokester.
So I think it was a bit that he could have pulled off, but he just crossed the line a little too much. Didn't hit this summit
Didn't hit.
I
for
think
me.
it still hit. I think it still hit.
At times it definitely. At times it was funny.
It was very funny.
It was very funny at times.
I
Bigger spot's
loved,
better.
I loved seeing Wizzy Fan in the background
Yeah.
for a moment. And going,
Especially during Wizzy sets.
yes, and going, ha, that's great.
Mm,
But for a second, he's like taking like pictures of like
mm.
trying. Yeah, I don't know. It's cringe to me. It's cringe. I was cringing. Sue me.
Segueing a little bit, I thought it was really cool how Nunn commentated the Wizrobe set, like just like unironically, where he did say a little bit about himself, which makes a lot of sense. He was just like, I don't like doing the same thing twice in one game. Like I don't want this stock to be exactly like the next stock. And he was basically talking about how like Wizrobe is totally down to do that, and that's why he's a better player for it. And essentially that's why he can like do the same combo, and it's because it works every time. Like
Yeah.
he's not going to stop doing it against you unless you figure out how to beat it.
Mhm.
And then Nunn was just like, that's just how I play personally, right? Like I want to do a different combo every single stock and maybe every single game.
Mhm.
And that's why I thought was really cool. I was like, that does really summarize your playstyle, bro. Like that's how you
Yeah.
I want to hit the Twitch chat real quick because there's some misinformation going on.
Hit
So,
it.
by Fago, I appreciate your input about Nunn and possibly being drunk during the event. Actually, alcohol was not allowed until Sunday night. First summit ever. No one was allowed to drink a drop
That's cool. I didn't know that.
until the very end of the event. Due to June events and just like trying to make everyone like cool and like not be an ass.
Mhm.
So you'll notice at Mango drinking water all fucking day. Like none of that. No one was drunk. It was only saved for after finals.
But that doesn't mean somebody could have brought a cup in and be drinking out of the cup.
Sure, but like
Yeah.
I would doubt he would be that drunk to be an ass of himself without someone scolding him.
Yeah, totally.
Is my thinking.
It's just a bad bit.
Totally.
Mm. No, good for them.
But yeah, I think
It seemed to work out too.
And I mean, similar. I was going to bring this up earlier, but like, yeah, I don't like. We're not going to be the ones sneaking alcohol into the venue anymore. We're just going to go to the hotel because that's just like
Yeah.
how it is, right?
If you want to drink with us, go to the hotel. That's
yeah,
just-
The
exactly.
huddle.
It sucks. But that's what it needs to be.
Yeah, totally.
And we're gonna do our part. But on the cool news, on the great news, onto the run of a century.
So Mango loses to Plup. What else happens there? Anything else?
He's just losing, and he's like, I hate everything.
yeah, it tweets, I'm gonna go home.
But
Oh, Kadoran made it to winners, which is kind of fucking wild.
Mhm.
that is cool.
You know, the person who was just thrown in at the end to fill the pipsqueak spot ended
Yeah.
up fucking kind of owning his pool a
Who's
little
thick?
bit.
HBox
cool.
looked like he was ready to reclaim his throne.
Ooh, HBox was like honestly
He-
popping off
got
on the
nerds.
weekend.
His throne wasn't reclaimed, but he got pretty fucking close.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
He played phenomenal.
Yep.
He did a good job. Wasn't quite the HBox that we'd seen beforehand, but
It's
Yeah.
all there still.
enough
Totally.
to get third.
Yeah.
And that's really good.
Yeah, I think we can fast forward to there. Like, I think the idea that HBox literally is heavily affected by the place that he's playing at is a true thing.
Yeah.
Like, he even said it himself. Like just being there and like having the weight of what this feels was a lot more impactful than just like playing behind a monitor and streaming. And yeah, I think people took it the wrong way a little bit. Like, see, this is why net play doesn't matter. Don't necessarily agree with that. Like, I think there is a little bit of truth to it, but I think it's a lot more of just like the setup that you play at and your ability to, you know, make this feel real, right? Make this feel like you're actually sitting down next to someone and playing a real set. And yeah, there's some weight to the players who have done well in the net play era probably being a lot better than that at other players. But yeah, HBox went the fuck off, right?
The thing is, even beating so even like I think net play can be summed down to like, hey, if you did fucking well, you're good at the game, and you should be appreciated as someone who's better at the game now. Like, it is unlikely that you're gonna go to locals and you're gonna do worse than you started. You leveled up,
Yeah.
right? And I think it's also dumb to think that the top players who weren't playing as well, that had been on the top for years, have now all of a sudden fallen off.
Yeah.
Like, I think you can have it both ways.
Totally.
And I think any player that is in this Venn diagram of you've been playing better and HBox lost to you, like, doesn't mean you're better than HBox, but does mean you beat HBox when he's playing bad, and that's still very good.
Yeah.
Totally.
Not everyone did that. That's
Totally.
still, it's a longer list now with online, but it's still not a fucking, like, it's not everybody.
Yeah, and sometimes I have belief it doesn't just affect like the ACLOs and the unranked players of the world. Like, last time Zane's been ranked as number 6. Like, that's
Insane.
fucking wild.
Insane.
He's hard.
He's not number 6. I can tell you that with full confidence. He's either 1 or 2, depending on how you want to spin it.
I'd say one.
Let's say one.
I would say 2 because
Let's say 2.
of really the only land event happened this year. I would say one.
ACLO shouldn't be ranked, actually.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying if we're gonna look at
Let's break it down.
it said so Mango, the god, the goat, the champ,
He did win.
The last god standing.
nice god standing. Drops to Plup.
H-God.
Always had tough sets. Oh, him and HBox, but you could argue HBox at Forbes wasn't really not standing, but he's definitely back now. So 2 gods, I think it's fair to say. HBox and then Mango loses the Plup. Plays against Moki. It makes a sad tweet.
Beats his ass.
I want to go home.
Almost loses.
Plays
Game
Moki.
5.
No,
Plays Falco.
No, that was a pools.
Yeah.
Mango
my bad.
3-0's Moki
My bad.
losers.
Bombs them.
Destroys him.
Playing Falco, not the Fox.
Flying Falco
Switches.
says, if I want to get to Pup HBox Zain, I got a couple Falco sets in me. Plays Falco, so loses the Pup is Fox. Losers. Falco against Moki, Nun, ibdw.
Correct.
All 3 of them. Really runs through all of them.
Kind of tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
just
totally.
lick them. Lick them with the
And-
tongue.
To which we all say, okay, ibdw is, ibdw, like, that makes sense. That's like, that's a more hard one. Still clutches it.
That one's when I was really raising my eyebrows, though. I was like,
sure.
is this?
But it is the harder one of that group,
Yeah.
by definition, right?
Mhm.
That was definitely the test, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, like the full test where can your Falco carry this much?
Mhm.
Where it's like if you really do feel like you're playing awful, can your quote unquote awful Falco beat ibdw? And he was not playing awful, not at once.
He's playing good.
Okay.
Then he gets to the top 4, where he has to play, if he wants to win the tournament, first, let's start it. Got to play Plup for 4th place. Loser gets 4th, switches to Fox.
This is the Fox
All
again.
of us in the room.
Gasp.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
doing it again.
I guess he's doing it because he's got to warm up for HBox,
Mhm.
right? Like, he wants the Fox
Or maybe
to go
he's
in.
confident.
Like, or maybe that, right?
Maybe he's like, I'm warmed up now.
He also said in an interview beforehand that he thinks that Fox is better against Sheik, Marth, and Puff. Like, so it makes sense to play those. When we use Falco for like Fox Dittos,
Space
perhaps, and
Falcon.
and Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Plays Fox against Puff. I mean, Fox against Plup. Still blows him out. Like 3-1, but definitely gets through
Poops
that.
on him. I'll say it.
Played really amazing.
Really
Started
well.
to play really well, like crazy wave dashes and everything.
I think all of us were kind of thinking like Pup's maybe a little tired to give Pup some credit here, where
That's what he said on the stream today for the celebration stream. He loads it up and starts talking about his run. And he's like, I think everyone who played Plup after winners or whatever was just like, yeah, he's feeling a little fatigued.
Sure,
Like you could tell by the way he was
as you
playing,
do,
like that.
but no one should be as fatigued as Mango going this crazy little run.
Mm-hmm. But he did
Different
not
strokes
play
for
like that.
Goes
In total, played the most amount of sets ever played in a finals bracket of Summit. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure
Dang.
that was a stat.
Games or sets?
Sets. Played 9 sets, which
he
I think people who have won Summit have only played 7.
seven. It was 7
was the
loser
max.
sets. I think is that what it was?
I'm saying. I think people who have won Summit have only played 7 sets total. Was the stat that I saw going around. That was the max amount of sets. I don't know. I could be wrong.
he would have played 8 sets,
Yeah, he would have played 8. Yeah.
losing 1 to Plup, winning 7 in a row.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Beats Plup.
Hooray.
Has to play hbox. Has beaten pools before, but hbox just got the winners
But it
final.
was tight in pools.
It was tight, yeah. It was.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, it was 3-1, but like it wasn't. It wasn't.
It was right there for HBox the whole time,
It could
though.
have been,
Totally.
and as it should be.
HBox was ready.
For
Right?
the
He was ready to
clutch,
pop
for the
off.
clutch god.
Mm-hmm.
Plays him this time. Shits on him.
Mm-hmm.
Does very well.
Bullshitter.
Beats him on Dreamland again.
Yep.
Get fucked.
3-1.
3-1. And then everyone's popping off because, oh my god.
Is this the
Is it?
run?
Gonna
Is it?
happen.
People were just pumped because, like, oh great, 1 and 2 seed are in grand finals. Like,
Uh-huh.
we did it. This is what we wanted. What more could you ask for?
El Clasico.
HBox honestly said it the best. He was like, I'm happy that it's the 1 and 2 players because
Yeah.
these people deserve it more than anyone else. Because that's totally true.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have been 1 and 2 throughout the entirety. It would have sucked if
Yeah.
we didn't get the Mango Zain grand finals. Like, regardless if Zain just 3-0s and it's a handshake and we go home, I still think that that should have happened
Yeah.
at grand finals for this to feel as impactful as what it was.
Like Genesis 5 or whatever it was.
And I think you asked me, Pat. You're like, hey Ryan, what do you want out of this set of grants? Like, what are you hoping for?
When Zain and
And-
HBox, yeah.
No. When Zayn and Mango started playing,
Yeah.
like, what do you think's gonna happen? What are your thoughts on it? And I said, listen, all I want is for it not to be a 3-0.
Uh-huh.
Like, I need, like, Zayn's looking sharp. Like, my kind of like my for me to be okay with this tournament, I just need it to not be a Zayn just fucks him up after a long, because we've seen Mango make it to grands through losers,
Mhm.
and then your Armadas, your Zanes, your Mango.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, Mango's, your Armada Zanes and Hboxes just fucking, stomp them out. And then
Yeah.
you have the stream after, and Mango says, hey guys, like, it was going well. I ran out of juice.
Mm-hmm.
He always said, run out of juice. And that's fine.
It happens.
Needs more juice.
I mean, I'll even admit it. I'll call myself a big dumb idiot. Zayn goes up 2-0 in the grand final set, and I say out loud, boys, I think it's 3-0. Just because it's like, if we're judging off of just the last 2 games of Melee that have happened,
Mm-hmm.
I think Zayn just wins
It's a little
these.
rough.
And yeah,
But then the coolest thing fucking happens. Because Mango goes from playing like this, like, pretty optimal, like what he thinks is by the books Fox against Marth, to like, I'm just gonna rip it.
Yeah.
I ran it.
He played like Genesis 2 versus Taj.
I think we have to admit that as soon as that first game was broken, Zayn definitely, was a little shooken up.
Definitely was
Like, there
shooken up.
definitely was a little bit of that happening, and I do feel like it was accumulating as the sets happened.
Yeah.
But still,
As it
like,
should, if when you're playing for $20,000.
absolutely,
Like,
you can say that stock's bad, but you cannot say Zayn was playing bad, right? There's no way. You can say that maybe he was like shooken up this one, and maybe he was only thinking about the 75 grand at that point.
He might not have been peak Zayn.
Yeah,
He definitely wasn't 100.
but like
Yeah.
Mango's spacing was insane. There's a lot of people clipping specific moments of just showing how much he was doing without doing
His dash
the
dance
fucking
spacing
move.
was
that was honestly insane. He literally cornered him on FD.
So he,
By not throwing out a move.
he goes down 2-0. He gets a Dreamland game finally. He's in it. And then everyone exclaims, FD, ah. And they go and they ponder, oh, will Mango Falco? Like, he's beaten him with Falco before in FD. Mango stays Fox.
What?
Not just one, but 2 games. And the last stock of that second FD game is so fire.
Yep.
His edge guarding on Marth was incredible. Like, honestly incredible. Like, every opportunity he had to shine him that was safe, he would drop down shine.
Yes,
him.
sir.
So something that was interesting is a lot of the best foxes, they go for the edge guard that they think covers like everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they try and cover all the options. Whereas Mango was just like committing to reads. And like he would just commit, drop down, shine because he had the read, because he knew he had the read and he could get a kill off of it. Instead of just trying to do everything, messing it up, rinse and repeating, giving yourself another chance to mess it up.
That is very true. And yeah, I saw people talking about how he was playing safe with his Fox previously. And then just like, I wouldn't call it not safe, but like he played like Mango, right?
Yeah.
And
He would short hop off the ledge and shine like a jump from Zain, like coming back, like where you could easily be fared or dared and like have shit happen. Like he was playing crazy after the first 2 games.
also a big note that I saw that I didn't even catch on myself. He wasn't ledge dashing.
He was not like that.
He like literally
I saw the
wasn't
tweet.
ledge dashing. Yeah.
I think he didn't do it. He didn't do it once, is what the tweet said, and it was from like, it was like Rishi or something like that. I can't remember.
that's
Somebody was like, keeping
honestly
track.
insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like, oh, I didn't shield drop this set, right? In terms of like, this is something that everyone
Wacky.
does in every single set.
Yep.
Like, if you win a game in a major, you're gonna play someone who can ledge dash and shield drop. And yeah, Mango's just like, nah, bro, like I can beat Zayn without that.
Oh, well, Mango famously likes to go high in most of his recoveries.
Yeah.
Just to avoid being on ledge. So I think he's like, understanding that Fox does have the ability to just kill yourself when you're trying to do like a pretty basic thing of getting off the ledge in a safe way. Opts to just avoid it completely. And that's a tactical decision. That's something you have to decide. Like, I don't want invincibility. I don't want to chase invincibility. I want guaranteed on stage. I will just DI the hit. And I will fucking live with my mangles. With my fucking...
My mangles.
with my ideas. And he resets it. And everyone's like, yes! Hell yeah! Like, let's go. It's at least 1-1 this tournament. Like,
A collective worldwide pop off.
that's great. Let's fucking go. And it also means he can do it again.
It also means we get to watch another set of that crazy ass melee we just watched.
Well, we have seen sets where that's not the case, right? Genesis 3 comes to mind, where Mango beats Armada in this legendary grand finals, and then he just kind of loses 3-1.
Yeah.
It's like kind of just like
flat.
he just kind of got down smashed a good amount, and it's just like it was not the same set that set 1 was.
Yeah.
And there was a bit of me that was like, okay, I hope regardless of what this is, we get a good set.
Yeah,
And-
but once again, I don't want a 3-0. I just want to be competitive.
Same, yeah, absolutely. It was a fucking classic. Like, regardless of who wins that game 10, I feel like everyone's like, obviously people leave a lot more, impact. People want to go to the local after that game 10, but the game 10 that ensued, I feel like even if Zayn won, people would have been like, that was absolutely one of the most insane grand finals that's happened. And yeah, dude,
It was so cool. Like in that game too, he makes it to game 10. And like you said, Patty, I'm so down. I'm just like, Mango could win this, but also going the distance game 10, like this is a great set.
Yes, sir.
Like basically a 4-stock would ruin this for me, but other than that, like this is great.
Yeah.
This is cool. Mango goes down 2 stocks to 4. And it's like, damn, this is looking rough.
Tough.
Claws one back. Claws another back. It's even. He gets an early kill. Mango kills him. Zayn kills him after. 1-1-0%.
yeah,
Like literally,
that was a moment.
you couldn't ask for a better situation. Like just like,
What a set.
oh my god, Zayn. Everyone, all the commentators are commentating. Zayn grabs him. Everyone shuts the fuck up, and he starts
Totally.
up tilting him. And then he gets out and shines him, and oh, god, it was so good. It was so
Such a whack
satisfying.
shine too.
It was
It's
such
like
a
right
whack
above,
shine.
right
It was
above the
such a
ledge.
whack
Like you
shine.
whack shined, asshole.
Oh my
W.
God.
W.
Should have jumped there, stupid.
Oh.
What are you, 4? Get fucked. Might as well have my little brother hold the kitchen brother for that. No, that was super sick. And he took it out. Leave it to Mango to never win a summit and then win the one with the biggest prize pool and maybe the highest talent.
What did Mango
Hustled.
to win the most important melee tournament in recent years?
Yep.
Like,
Possibly of all time.
he does this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's my man.
He's the Evo champ. He's winning when people are down on melee. He fucking just finds it himself and he makes it happen. Like,
Patty? I don't like that attitude.
What?
It won't be the biggest melee pot of all time.
it won't be.
No. I said possibly the most important tournament of all time.
Yeah.
I think
okay.
it literally was, just because this is coming back from a very impactful moment in Melee's history. In terms of like, there's never been a moment where we can't host a tournament in a year and a half.
No, yeah.
That's
okay.
what I mean.
Yeah,
Where,
yeah.
like, this tournament matters so much in terms of just like what happens in the future.
Absolutely.
I agree. Let's fucking go. Let's 152K next time. Right?
Yeah.
Totally agree there. But yeah, I just think that was a fucking moment in Melee, undoubtedly.
We got the best outcome of all time, but I want to throw some context on this a little bit more from friend of the pod, Edwin Budding's amazing column he writes every Monday.
You went off.
On meleestats.co. And it's one of the last paragraphs he wrote. And I read this and I thought it was very cool. So, Edwin writes, before Smash Summit 11, Zane's last loss to Fox came to the hands of Leffen at Smash and Splash 5. Since then, he's a combined 19-0 in sets against Leffen, ibdw, SFAT, and Moki, the 4 best Fox players of the last 2 years. Even more incredibly, this was Mango's first time playing Fox versus Zain in tournament, and he won it by defeating Zain twice on Final Destination, a stage in a character matchup that Zain hadn't lost in since SFAT beat him there at Flatiron 3 3 years ago. So it is insane that Mango took that
Super cool.
based on those stats.
Yeah,
like,
insane.
that is. And thank you for bringing that up,
Mhm.
you know, Edwin, because that's so fucking cool.
Incredible.
I read that and I was like, Edwin needs to do the stat check for the next summit. Or just like any major. Just hire Edwin to do that for your
something.
tournaments.
Yeah.
And just like put that folder in front of the commentators. Because I didn't know that, right? I feel like none of us knew that.
No.
But if the commentators had that going in, like I do feel like that would have been that would have set them up a little bit better.
Mhm.
But yeah, I feel like no one actually knew that. Like when you break it down like that, that's fucking wild, bro.
Yeah.
And I mean, hey, we were even talking about this a little bit. Like grand final sets usually aren't the banger sets you remember from the tournament.
No.
Like straight up. Like there are countless tournaments where grand finals happens and it's just kind of the summarization of the whole event. And it's like, all right, whatever, you know. Oh, but the loser semi set was insane, bro. Like that constantly happens.
It's always like
gassed.
And it's often that like there's a best player in the room.
Totally.
And they've just been in winners the entire time.
Left in a Evo.
And the fight's been in losers, you know what I mean? And then on the other side of winners bracket, you know, those are the contested matches.
Absolutely.
So when you get to grands, it's just like, yep, victory there, 3-0.
That same point is the reason why I think this summit was so cool. Because I legitimately felt at countless points of the bracket, anyone could beat anyone.
Well, let's be real, Patty. Your actual thought during the bracket was, at any point in this, hbox who win it all.
I'm rooting for the hbox
guy.
just because I think it would be so funny.
It would be
I
hilarious.
think it'd be so funny. It would be funny.
So sad.
I think it'd be so like, I don't know, just a testament of what this dude is and the fact that he needs people like watching in a real way in the venue to be able to perform well. But no, like even Zain Kadoran, like I feel like if they play that set 10 times, there's a world where Kadoran wins, like legitimately, just because that dude has studied the matchup probably more than most did and went into the matchup just like, I am pumped to show what Mark can do. Yeah. And after he was like, I wasn't able to do that, Zain's a really good player. Like I had to adjust on the fly and it just wasn't happening for me. But yeah, there was countless points where I was just like, dude, like fucking this is so cool. Like we have never had this moment where it's just like, this dude's gonna win. And even Zain, like, you know, who we felt the most confident. There's a world where he loses to Plub, right? There's a world where he loses to hbox. Like
Or any of the Falcons.
Totally. It was a really cool fucking summit.
Yep.
And the one point that I do want to bring up is there were a couple, if not 3, last stock SDs. And the most cringe, I gotta say, the most cringe award of all summit goes to ibdw Wizroad.
Oh man,
I was fucking yelling in the fucking couch.
You were mad.
So mad.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, stop. That was fucking so painful. If dude just SD'd at the fucking 150K tournament, you do not say, I'm so sorry, and stare at him for emotion.
To be clear,
that was so
Patty
hard.
wasn't yelling because he SD'd. Patty was yelling because of Cody's reaction to the SD and proceeding to not just say GG's and leave, but to stare at Wizzy, being like, oh my god, I killed your dog. Like,
you look down, pound him, walk out of the room.
yeah.
Like, in case it makes it, like, that's what you do, bro.
Go to the mic, go to the couch
Do a jig.
and say, damn, dude, that fucking sucked. Like,
Yeah.
I take the W, but I feel for him. But, like, you don't meander in that space.
Yeah, that was so fucking
Take a selfie.
painful.
Yeah.
I beat this guy.
That would have been better. That would have
That
been
is
less
funny.
fucking cringe than
Yeah.
what happened on the
It
summit
was a
screen.
little much.
And that's all to say that we have not been on that stage
Totally.
with that player of that instance to react the way we would. You know, Cody's his own person. No one's flawless, and to us it was a flaw. To many others, it could have been an act of emotion, empathy, you could say.
Hey, what if him and Wizzy have talked about this before, and that's how Wizzy likes people to treat him?
Yeah, we
when
don't
he
know that.
SDs.
I don't know that.
idea.
Yeah, you never know. But I will say we cringed.
But we cringed, and that's
We
fine.
cringed.
You can also cringe at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was tight. I'm melee boners are full mask.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Full mask.
mask.
Full
With a
mask.
K.
We have full mask on at the Melee tournament.
I'm just so pumped. I feel for all the Falcos out there who now have another identity crisis of whether or not they can do it with Falco.
I said it earlier, but I don't know if it's actually a full-blown track stat, but I saw it being tossed around that multiple regions had the biggest bump that they've seen in tournaments in recent times.
That's sweet.
Just because of everyone's kind of on the fence.
The live.
Because tournament or everyone's masked up. It's kind of a thing. But then countless tournaments capped all around the world,
That's cool.
and that's a pretty cool. That's just one of the Mango
That's cool.
effects. I'll be
Yeah.
honest. That's one of the things that happens when Mango wins a tournament.
Melee babies everywhere is being born.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just the fire reignited, just like, oh.
It's been 0 days since anyone has said Melee is dead.
Yes. Truly.
Yeah.
Totally.
You can't do anything better. And I think that's a show for us. Do any of y'all have something you want to mention?
Last point that I want to bring up on Summit is
Second to last point.
second to last point that I want to bring up Summit. The title of this on Twitch is the 45% of the 75K, which I think is just so dope that moment happened. If you don't know, it's a reference to a very old grand finals between Sound Spectre and Mango, where Homemade Waffles has a sick moment of saying, "These guys are playing for the 75% and $45," and then Lovage said a similar thing in the commentary of Grants, and then Homemade Waffles, who was
And
on the
Toph.
mic, and Toph both picked up on it, and we're like, "Oh, they're playing for the 75% of the 45K," and that was so
It's
sick.
super cool.
We're gonna be pop that on Twitter, and it's oh my god, it's such. And I didn't get the joke. With context, it's fucking phenomenal, and I'm so jealous of anyone who heard that the first time and probably started sobbing of just being like, "Holy shit!" Look how far we've gotten.
The way back.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's absolutely insane. It's kind of a similar situation then than it was now, right? Mango was the top player, and Sound Spectre was the one that everyone wanted.
Mango
to
is the top player.
Mango was the top player. I'm saying in 07, right? He was the one who everyone thought was
Yeah, he's number one. But so right now, I agree.
Saying goat.
I hate
Let's go,
saying
big
it.
dog. Let's go, big dog. But that fucking moment was incredible, and just how far we've come, right? God damn. And hey, you can still be playing for that 75% of the $45 at your local weekly right now, and that could still feel like that same fucking moment to you.
Everyone starts there.
All right, Patty. Not a top 10 video.
What was your? Yeah,
Well,
I was.
It got me real emotional, I'm not gonna lie.
All the top 10 section though, I cannot wait until you use B-roll of me losing to a Dr. Mario and Genesis pools and being like, Melee is beautiful. Fucking bro. The cape.
Can't wait.
What are you gonna say, Mike?
Gosh, we forgot something really important.
What's that, Mike?
Secret code for the comment section.
Oh, we did.
So let's go ahead.
I'll start off.
Please do.
Me and Ted
Luigi.
is cool.
That's it. Well,
Wait.
Wait a
Not.
second. Yeah.
Luigi is cool.
exclamation point. It has to be 3 exclamation points. So we know that you're
Yeah,
not somebody
it's-
who really likes Luigi.
It's Luigi is cool. Dot dot dot.
No, it's exclamation point.
Not-
Exclamation point.
Pick a side. If you hate Luigi, then do the thing that Ted said. And if you like Luigi, do
We're
the thing
doing
that Ted
sides
said.
now. It's a new bit.
We do predictions or whatever.
You gotta vote.
Also, all told my comrades we lost.
Sorry, man. Foot war.
Okay, hear me out.
Even though Luke, you and I agree, big old, I won't say who,
Not me.
does not agree.
It's not me. Hey, you can either do Luigi is cool, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, or Luigi is cool, dot, dot, dot. 'Cause that says
Not.
it- No, you don't do that. Don't do the not. We know what you meant by the dot, dot, dot.
Say not to, just so everyone knows for
Say that,
sure.
though.
All right.
Hey, cool. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I
Any
guess
plugs?
made this far. Plugs, you guys have a gallant thing, don't you?
Oh,
We should-
fuck yeah.
I actually was going to bring that up before Ryan said it.
Oh, you want to do that?
Sure. We
Yeah.
actually have merchandise that Patty directed and I made, among other talented artists, in the Glint.
Among Us.
Sauce Among Us.
If you're watching this on the day that the podcast comes out on YouTube, it's
Yeah.
very likely that content day at Glint is happening right now.
Whoa!
It's happened already. I can't remember exactly. But regardless, check it out. If not, we'll probably post it to the VOD channel.
Buy some merch.
So yeah, please, you can support us by going to smash.gg/GMO Summer. It's a GMO Summer if I've ever heard one. Second drop just dropped.
GMO
We had some cool
summer.
stuff, and we're all really pumped about it.
That's great.
That's our plug.
That's it.
Any of you boys got a plug?
Nope.
Go watch Mango's channel. He's celebrating. Go sub to Mango. Support the GOAT. He keeps our game alive. He's the best in the world. That's the fucking GOAT.
Do we
bro.
raid Mango?
Yeah, we are raiding Mango.
We do.
That's
Already
cool, that's
Mango.
The
cool.
one time we were
I don't give a
Mango.
fuck. We can make Mango fucking...
2 people.
I could be watching him. We're ready to GOAT. Thanks so much for watching.
Cheers.
Appreciate it all. We'll catch you all next time. Have a great night. And
Goodbye.
That's the
It's a GMO
seamless
summer.
outro.
It's a
Peace
GMO
out.
summer. Hey,
It's
bye.
a GMO
The
Summer.
GOAT! Mango.
Suicide.